Outer Wilds changed me. Now don't get me wrong, I've had games that have deeply affected me before. Games that have touched me, made me emotional. But Outer Wilds is the first game that made me step back and reconsider everything. I'm gonna avoid giving you a long-winded story about what Outer Wilds means to me, because if you've played the game, you get it. And if you haven't played the game, do something for me. Do not watch this video. Outer Wilds is not just a journey about cosmic mystery. It's a journey about discovery, about knowledge, about our past and our futures. And most importantly, it's a journey you can only go on once and forever be thankful that you went on it. And you deserve to have your own personal journey with this game. And when you're done, you can come back here and I'll share mine with you. Because this is my journey of playing Outer Wilds for the very first time. Wake up. Whoa, did you see that thing get shot out of the moon? Is that the moon? Oh. I'm awake. Whoa, I've been sleeping underneath the stars. And a giant green planet. What did that thing floating around it? Was that left behind by the purple thing? This is beautiful. Roast a marshmallow. Oh, I think I want to talk to my friend first. Talk to Slate. Hello, Slate. You have 4 eyes! Oh god, dude, getting a prescription must really suck for you. There's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. The thing is, Slate, I'm a terrible driver, so I don't know how long I'll last up there. Are you sure you fixed the retro rockets? There was only a problem one time, and then maybe a few times after that, but hey, no reason to dwell on the past, right? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from You'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the Observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Oh, I can jump. Okay. Requires launch codes. Oh, they got the marshmallow mechanics. I gotta stick it in real quick. Extend the stick. Ooh. Shit. Blow it out. Oh, that's really burnt. That's fine. All right, see you soon, Slay. See you soon, buddy. Fly model ship. Oh, really? Dude, oh, look. Someone's taking off over there. Oh, and there's a geyser. Can I jump on that thing? Oh my god, if I can jump on the geyser. Where do you think they're going? All right, let's fly this model ship. Okay, thrust, up. Oh, I'm gonna land it in the geyser. No, wait. Oh, no. Up. No, why is it going that way? Sorry, sir. Sorry. Okay, gently up. Gently to the geyser. Gently. Oh, I wasn't far enough. Fuck. Whee! This one. Yes, I got it. Wait, it actually went somewhere. Can I go down there? Okay, I don't think we need to keep flying that. I'm sorry, did I break your ship, little guy? Talk to Minka. Wow, that was just like the time the external fuel tanks exploded on re-entry. I feel like I should know what he's talking about if I'm about to fly a spaceship, but don't have a clue. You'll be okay flying the big one, right? Did you see that flying, dude? There's no way I'm surviving more than 10 minutes up there. Yeah, I'm exploding as soon as we get into space. Oh, hey, Porfy. I like your eyes. I'm really short around you. Hey-o, hatchling. I'm a hatchling. Oh, that must be why I'm short. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. Another metaphor ruined in the same scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck. Oh, everyone's so kind to me. Maybe I'm just like the town moron and they're just really happy to get rid of me. I want to explore this geyser. Oh. The jumping and I don't have a lot of controls over my leg. I don't know if I meant to go down there. I lost the model thing down there. Do you think it'd be fine if I... Oh, God, Jesus. Whoa. Oh, God, my legs. Wait. No, I died. What? That's it? That's it? All right, guys. Thank you for coming for my first ever playthrough of Outer Wilds. It was so lovely to play it. I really enjoyed this game. A beautiful experience. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for the recommendation. I really appreciate it. All right. See you guys. You only have one life? Wait, is it really going to start me from the beginning? Wake up. Whoa. Look, there goes the little ship again. Oh, and it seems like it's the launch pad falling off that planet. Oh, Genus over here. Hey, Genus. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of their other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about the travelers' instruments. I made all of their instruments, you know. There's Cheat's drums, Rybeck's banjo, and, well, Gabro's flute, and Feldspar's harmonica, of course, though Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Oh, really? Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. You hear music in space, there'll be one of the space programs, other travelers. I think hearing music in space, I think I might be dead. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Okay, signal scope. I'll have to remember that to see other travelers. Outer Wild Ventures presents postcards from orbit. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Earth. The satellite is equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. Sure. So this is the forward snapshot. Oh, and that's the rear view. Oh, so this is going around our... Oh, wait, so if I look up, there it is. There it is. Do you see it? Wait, was that it going past? Whoa. Oh, that's cool. There's a mountain there. And a geyser. There's another freaking geyser. So it's launch day, huh? I was gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it. And that platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would just be perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. The launch pad is flammable? Ha! You didn't realize that? Well, don't worry, it's held up for all the launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours. Probably. We're a race of aliens that have managed to explore space many times, apparently, but we still live in wooden huts. Oh, look at the kids hanging out. Hi, Tifra. Hello, astronaut. What's with the radio, dude? We wanted to play hide and seek, but Marone won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Sure, let's play. Galena and me, it's Galena and I, you little twerp, we'll hide with these radios, and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Oh, okay, so a signal scope just lets you hear for radio signals, which I'm sure is quite useful in space. Is that a child? Look, there he is. Gotcha. Oh, you found me? But my hiding spot was super good. Not really, man. Over this side? There he is. I won. I'm happy for the first time in my life. Okay, that was kind of fun. Was there more, or was it just them? There is other signals. Someone was whistling. I'll have to keep that in mind. Maybe I can go say hi to that person later. Wait, what? That thing's giving off a crazy radio signal. What the heck is that? It's a harmonica. Didn't that lady down there say that there was an alien missing with a harmonica? And there's a harmonica signal coming from that planet. I mean, that's not that missing. They didn't just figure out that they might be over there. Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Gassan said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown-up. Ghost matter is awesome. Yeah, I mean, I love ghost matter. And could you just reiterate what ghost matter is for those of us who don't know? Ghost matter is super cool, but it'll burn the heck out of you. Yeah, I heard touching it hurts so bad, it feels like your whole hand's on fire. Try not to walk into any in space, okay? That sounds bad and painful. Wow, I've already experienced death once, and it didn't really feel like a whole lot. Danger! Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter. a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eye. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and it will probably kill you. Oh, okay. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. Take snapshot? Ah, it does look very scary. Moraine, this is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. Any good sounds from space today? Did you pick up the harmonica guy? Apparently he's been missing. My signals are set to the Outer Wilds Ventures frequency, so I'm listening to the Traveler's music. Last night I heard Rybeck's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. It's really cool that the way they communicate to each other is through playing their instruments, and then they can listen in to make sure they're okay. Gosan, hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Oh, you lost an eye, Gosan. I guess if you were gonna lose anything, 1 out of 4 eyes is not a bad thing to lose. There's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the Zero-G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute Zero-G practice, head down the left and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, no, I should do this. It doesn't sound easy. Suit up. Oh. I'm gonna really struggle with this, aren't I? Hey, there's a guy here. Nice of you to drop down here. Give me the dirt. Some fresh dirt? Well, not much happening down here lately, let me think. Come to think of it, Tektite saw something crash outside the village crater earlier. That's new and different. The village crater? Interesting. That is new and different. Hey, how about that? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Thirst up, thirst up, thirst up, thirst up, thirst up, thirst up, thirst up. Holy shit. Okay, I lost it for a second there. Oh, this is Zero-G. Oh god. Okay, okay, I've got it. I've got it. I didn't expect that it would actually go, Zero-G, Zero-G. Oh, we're getting real close. Wait, what do I do? Oh, hold repair. Oh. They're sending me down to do this? There isn't like an expert? I feel like this shouldn't be something you learn to do just before you go on your first launch, you know? Is this it? Is this the final thing? 3 out of 3, training simulation complete. I'm gonna guess that's the observatory. That looks like my rocket. Scary. Hello? Hornfowls, hey, that's who we're seeing. Gossan, Feldspar, Esker, Slate. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members, clockwise from top left. Hornfowls, Gossan, Slate, and Feldspar. You're the one who went missing with the harmonica, even though I think you're literally just on a planet that's in our orbit, so I don't know how you could have gone missing. 3 eyes. You three-eyed freak. This remarkably intact statue was carved by a Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in this solar system, we still have no idea where this species came from or what happened to them. That's really scary. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's a translator two's inaugural flight too. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh, geez, do not break it. Ugh, ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous, and I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm terrified. Oh, don't let me make you nervous. You've been training for this day since we were hatchlings, remember? You'll do great. I promise. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Oh. Although their text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Oh, so I can translate this now. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Adelrock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all, this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. I can't translate that one. What's the device? Ew! Oh, it's one of the things. Oh my god, I'm such a dick. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possess antlers and quite unusually only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was most likely adapted from living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Herthians couldn't have descended from Nomaian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues in this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Space rock! The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observations. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed. Whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. What the fuck? Oh. So, wait. So it's like an angel thing, right? What? Oh, get back here. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Haha, I knew it. Tricked it. Maybe if I'm just quick enough, it won't move. Oh. Well, that's terrifying. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Chert's observation, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. When I was a child, I used to be absolutely terrified of the idea of the sun exploding. View map. Whoa. This is our world? That's so sick. Is this everywhere we can see? Giants Deep. Oh, that's where we saw before. Wait, this is so sick. So where are we? Timber Hearth. So we're the second planet from the sun. Ember Twin and Ash Twins. Oh, twin planets. Wait, that's so cool. Dark Bramble. How is that thing floating? Ew, this is freaking me out. I don't like that planet. I'm not gonna go there, it's scaring me. Giant's Deep looks pretty big. And Brittle Hollow. And Hollow's Lantern. And this is the sun? It's got a little thing floating around it. I wonder if that's monitoring the sun to make sure it doesn't explode. Or maybe it's like taking energy from the sun. And then we're using that energy as electricity or some shit. I don't know. Hey, Hornfowls, what are you observing? There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations, and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. What's your plan once you're in space? My plan? I didn't, survive? I've just gotta wing it. I don't know what to expect. Overwhelmed by the options, perhaps. Well, I don't blame you. If you need help getting started, you could go visit Esker on the moon. They're alone on the Atoll Rock most of the time, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Esker, huh? Plus, we don't know what the ancient Nomai ruins on the moon are or why they were built. You could put your new translator tool through its paces. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to die in space. I'm not one for superstition, but isn't that kind of unlucky to say before a launch? I don't know, man. I've never done this before. I've never done that before. At any rate, here are the launch codes. Try not to worry too much. Our ships are every bit as safe as Sleep could be persuaded to make them. Best of luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. What is this thing? Blue orb? Oh. Whoa. Oh! This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on the Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Dude, imagine this at your local museum. If I have to deal with one of these things in space, I will shit my pants on stream. And I'm like, it does kind of sound like he shit himself. Whoa. I see everything. What? Do you do that with everyone, or am I special? Your eyes have changed. They're open. No one's gonna fucking believe me, bro. Hey, did you take a look at the Nomai statue? It was glowing. It was glowing. It looked at me. Whoa. The statue was doing what? I swear to God, dude, come up and have a look. So its eyes opened, and then you saw images from your own memories, glowing lights floating around. You mean like a hallucination? I guess. It was almost like it was taking the memories from me, is the best way I can describe it. Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking? Oh no, I failed the medical, but the statue was definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess it did, but why? Hornfowl's tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open. How do you get a statue's eyes to open? Okay, you know what? Never mind. And nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'll be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabbro's, you know, Gabbro, so maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Geez, now I'm really jealous you're going to space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about the statue, okay? Good luck and safe flying. Everyone is so kind to me. I wish I could take a little instrument. How are they gonna know that I'm okay in space if I don't have an instrument? Center. All right. It's just going into space. It's just going into space. It's just, that's my ship. It looks like it's been put together with fucking, with blue tack and goddamn duct tape. It's made of wood. Oh my God, it's made of wood. Is this my suit? Little Scout. See beyond the horizon, illuminate dark areas, detect hazards, and test the environment. I'm not going to be doing any of that. I don't think I actually need this suit. I think this is the anti-gravity suit. View ship log. That's nothing. And then, buckle up. Uh-oh, that's the control panels. All right, let's view the ship log before we fly. So it looks like the only places we have on the map are Giant's Deep, Adel Rock, and our home planet, Timberhearth. Let's get ready for launch. All right. And blast off. Oh, I'm already tilting. We're off. And they said I couldn't be a pilot. Wait, I'm gonna fly around home. I'm coming in too quick. Wait, this is so sick. Hey, what's that? There's a glowing thing there. And a geyser. Oh my God, there's too much for me to explore. I like how I've gone into space and the first thing I'm gonna do is land back in Timberhearth. Wait, we're coming in too hot. Shit. I think we landed. Are we good? Oh, I'm back up. What mysterious alien planet have I landed on? I saw smoke around here. Hey, buddy, what is this? What is that? Hey, old hatchling. Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Well, I decided to come visit you first. I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back. So I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. Is that a dark bramble seed? Whoa, is this from is this from Dark Bramble? You think so? It's nothing I've never seen on Timberhearth before, so you're probably onto something there. Whatever it is, puts roots down in a hurry. I didn't like the look of this thing, hatchling. That's a fact. Think I'll set Marl and Howl loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside. And anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands into anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. That's a good way to lose an arm or two. Yeah, I'm not trusting anything that looks like a demigorgon. I would assume this thing could destroy our planet, but he doesn't really seem that concerned about it, so maybe it's fine. All right, let's go to the moon. Did the sun look like that before? Was that the moon? Now, apparently there was meant to be someone on here. Somewhere. Right? Is this even the moon? Surely this is the moon. I can't see anyone, though. Freak it. Let's go down. Let's land. Whoa. What? Where did it go? What the heck? Huh? That's not very... I don't like it when my moon disappears on me. What happened? What about the waves? That looks like a landing spot. match velocity, match velocity. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, I think I landed. It's safe as a button. Hello? God, it's really dark. Oh my god, I fucking suffocated. I forgot to put my suit on! It's all my memories. It's everything I just did. Oh, hold up. You're gonna want to get the launch codes from the observatory first. Did I just die? No. You have a bad dream or something? I won't ask how you got the code, so hurry up and launch before Hornfels decides to ground you for medical reasons. I want to see where the new cockpit stays attached during liftoff. You want to just see if my craft stays together or as I'm inside of it? Okay, cool. Maybe that's why they're sending me up. Not because I'm the planet's finest, but because I'm the planet's dumbest. The sun does look different than what it did before. I feel like I'm going insane. I thought the sun was like red beforehand. Okay, suit on. This is my first time on a different planet. What is this? Oh, is this the ruins that I needed to, explore? Hello? Are you my friend? Whoa, 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 what is this? Can you go this way? Oh. Things are spinning. Wait, stop spinning, stop spinning. Are these rings meant to be looking at the planets? Oh, wait, there's stairs down. Trees detected, oxygen tank refilled. I don't know if that's how oxygen works, but okay, we'll take it. Play recording. Okay. Wow. Wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow. This is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try find something specific. I also was able to translate something from the South Pole of Brittle Hollow. So I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Coleus. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device's indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. I think that's a different band, actually. I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. That's what the Nomai were trying to do? Find the eye of the universe? And is this what this was built for, but it's not big enough? Then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Kasav. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. I mean, if the eye of the universe has stopped putting out signals, that's pretty bad, right? Like, I would say that's a bad thing. Pick up scroll. Can I put it in here? Insert scroll. Oh, shit. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Kano, oh my god, these names are so hard. Kano would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I'll begin construction on Brittle Hollow's South Pole immediately then. Anona and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Okay, that's good to know. No housing on Amber Ash. I don't understand. Well, that one's going really fast. Oh, it's pointing to the sun. So then this might be Giant's Deep, right? Because they said there was oceans on Giant's Deep and that kind of looks like waves. Yeah, it is all the way back there. And then this one just keeps spinning. So that must be the eye of the universe. Okay, so we have to look out for another one of these on Brittle Hollow and see if we can find the Eye of the Universe. Is that really my first job in space? That's my first job? I have to try find the Eye of the Universe? There's that freaking planet again! Wait! Take the suit off. Follow that planet! Where did it go? It's taunting me. Dark Bramble Seed, Eye Signal Locator, Rybeck, Southern Observatory. Alright, I don't know what any of this means. Sounds like Iska is still stationed on the Addle Rock. They've been there by themselves for a while. Maybe I should have stayed on Addle Rock then. I'll head back to Addle Rock and I'll see if I can find Iska's camp, because I did forget that that's actually why I was there to begin with. There it freaking is! What is this, like an old moon? Oh shit, I'm coming in too hot. I'm coming in too hot. I'm coming in too hot. There we go. And it just disappears. Hello? Nice fire you got cooking. You don't care that I'm here. Oh, hey. It's you. Ground control didn't mean you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't the travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Turk comes by to say hi, but Gabro is Gabro. I gotta meet this Gabro. Everyone's like, Gabro's a character. You know how Ryback feels about unnecessary space flight? Don't go. I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? And what is this place? Where are we? Very funny. Oh, stars above. You're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Why does everyone think I'm an idiot? Welcome to the Lunar Post, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot. Like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, it's mostly just me up here, raising saplings from tender hearth and keeping an eye on things. Alright, see you later. What is this? Iska's signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Rybeck's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I hear their music. Day 51. Listen to Chert play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy and Gosan their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Ooh! Space romance. Day 55. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rybeck's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Day 63. Today, I thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it was probably nothing. Day 70. No, it's back again today. 2. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Fieldspar's harmonica. But Fieldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. Wait, Timber Hearth? That is a harmonica, but there's another harmonica out on Brittle Hollow. Maybe this dude's in 2 places at once. My guess is that he's inside the inside the planet, or someone's inside the planet, because there was a giant hole that you could go down in Timber Hearth. And I wonder if he's in the geyser, but I don't trust my flying skills yet to go into the geyser. All right, view the ship log. So we saw Iska's camp and the lunar lookout, which told us to go to the Dark Bramble Seed. But we also had Gabro, which I kind of wanted to go check out. Hal says Gabro went back into the Giant's Deep to try to learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. Let's go check out Gabro. I keep seeing these things around, and I assume they're little satellites. But I'm also like, can I see this? Can I like land on this? That is so sick. There's no shot I can land on this, right? That's crazy talk. I don't know what would be on something called the interloper. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. It doesn't sound like it should be on this. Oh, systems are okay. Systems are okay, but I'm getting off. I'm like exploding. Wait, what? Oh, that's the sun. Oh, that's the sun. You tried to kill me, you bastard. Fuck that, dude. I'm going to Giant's Deep. Oh, shit. Oh, shit! What the fuck? I thought it was solid. Oh my God, where do I land? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die here. That's a giant cyclone. Let's maybe get away from the giant storm. Ow, ow. Exit ship to repair landing. Dude, what in God's name? Where am I? Hey, it's another seed. God, the gravity's intense, man. I can't really get very far. Jesus. Hey, it's a statue, and his eyes are open. Statue workshop. That sounds important. I don't know what I just did there. Statue workshop sounds important. Whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, it's an anti-gravity area, so I can walk up. Oh, I see. Trees detected, oxygen tank refilled. There's a lot of bones of these guys around here. This must have been where they lived. Tornado. Yeah, you're telling me, dude. They're going to test the memory statues tonight. Flock says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. What if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? Flock specifically told us not to do that. Okay, Taget, but you're being lame. I really want to see the test too, Lami, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Phlox will let us see a later test. A memory statue. Oh. Oh, shit. Is there a storm coming up? What is happening? What? Where did the atmosphere go? What? What the fuck? What is happening? Get me out of this stupid planet, dude. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Okay, no, the sun is definitely red. Let's go back in, but we know what to expect this time. I see a campsite. I'm coming down. Don't you leave me, ship. Don't you leave me. What is happening to the planet? Ghost matter detected nearby, just to make things even worse. What? I can't. Oh no. I can't land. Gabro? Gabro, they're not here. Are you alive? Are you just chill with all this? Nice. It's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. The first solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? A doozy. A doozy. Is that what you would call it? So, hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, like, dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. So that's not just you that's doing that, because I'm also kind of going through. What was that explosion? What about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? No, it's me too. You're not gonna believe this, man. It's pretty weird that it's like, it's happening to me too. Hey, what's happening outside? What the fuck is happening? What? Bro. What just happened? Bro, what did you do? How did I die? Maybe I was like on the planet for too long? What is in that suit? I don't know if that's oxygen in the oxygen tank, bro. I think there's something in that. Bro is also experiencing, they're also experiencing this deja vu effect. It's not just me. Jesus. Oh, shoot. Oh. What? I'm so... how are you just sitting there? No, take me back. Take me back. Wait. Hey, what? The planet's over there? What? Where am I? Oh, I'm coming back. Oh no. Help. Okay, so this piece of rock goes under the ocean and into space. All right, just talk to me. Just talk to me. You know, I kind of wish I'd built a hammock here before we ended up in this time loop. How do you stay so calm? Deep breaths. No, seriously. I meditate. And that helps you with the impending thoughts of doom and constant death cycle we have to go through. Want me to teach you? It'll be the next loop before you know it. Sure, why not? Okay, close your eyes. Are you fucking kidding me? I have to go back? Oh, I always forget about that. Whoa, was there something in the core? Jellyfish. I hate jellyfish. What are you doing out here? Well, what are any of us doing here, really? Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system. Same as you. But I tell you what, outer space really gives you room to think. It's quiet and peaceful out here. Is it? How are you staying so calm in this situation, bro? So what's up with this planet? I know, right? Oh, you mean like, oh, I know about it. I gotcha. Well, Giant's Deep is massive and mostly water. No surprises there. There's a strong current a ways beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past the current and neither idea worked. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with that Nomai statue that I saw on the beach, which is, I think, the one we explored. You've seen the cyclones? Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss up everything in their path, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water. Less likely to kill you. So where should I go explore? Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. I keep seeing that too. It's like a little rocket ship gets sent out. Where's your ship? That's a good question. It's definitely on this planet somewhere. I mean, unless a cyclone came by and tossed it into space, I guess. That would be pretty nuts. I hope it's not lonely. I guess we have to go explore the rest, try find the other islands. Oh, there's one. Oh, I definitely have not been here. Oh. Whoa. You freaked me out there for a second. Goodness, I meant to... Oh no. Put the scroll in. This is it. We've finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it to the orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. To all my friends here at the construction yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mello and Evans behave together, Daz, you may launch me from my orbital probe cannon. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. If I know my brother Evans and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible. I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. I propose we give Evans and Mello a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. Is that... I'm sorry. I sometimes I don't comprehend what they're talking about in games, and I don't understand what they're talking about. What is this? Is this the probe cannon? All right, we can walk down here. Can we go down to this thing? Ow! Pick up control module projection stone. 21 minutes, 6 seconds ago. Long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon. Is that what we saw in the sky? Yeah, in the beginning when you wake up, there's this little purple thing that shoots out of Giant's Deep. And that must have happened 12 minutes and 24 seconds ago. I have bad news, Evans. Varro says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. Tell Privet and Mello they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update. Mello and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. Oh man, there's too many names. Okay, so Idea may feel responsible for the cannon failing? There's a lot of names I'm trying to pick up. Oh look, here's a diagram of the cannon. That was the symbol of the module we just picked up. I guess we have to try and make our way over to there. Can I swim? Or can I walk like this? Oh, I can walk like this. This is so trippy, dude. Pick up brittle hollow projection stone. Oh man, dude, seeing their corpses scattered around the place is a little upsetting. Because it's like, I'm listening to these stories, you know? That could be Cassava for all I know. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Ow, fuck, Jesus! Giant's Deep is kicking my ass, dude. There it is, there's the probe. And it gets broken off. Look at it go. Maybe I can go to the launcher. Made it. I made it. Wait, I actually made it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't expect to get this far. What the f- Whoa, 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 whoa. A door? Is this a door? Ah! I'm moving! Oh, whoa! Ship log updated. It's the symbol. Probe tracking module. So that's what the 3 is, the tracking. So is there more? Control module. So then what's this one? Launch module. Okay, let's head up here. Maybe there might be something up here. Ow, ow. Trees detected. What? Go up, go up. Don't land in that. I don't know what that is. Where am I? Oh my god, dude, I'm so confused. Oh, no, don't do that. I didn't mean to do that. It's the launch module. This is, I didn't think there would be one on here. Picked up giant steep projection stone. Whoa, wait, that's where I was. Mallow, my better 50%. Mallow and Avens are a couple. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Again, looking for the eye. The thought of concluding our outer's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see. And am I right to think that consequently, we'll be ignoring that setting? No, guys, why do we have the setting in the first place? I can't posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can constructionally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. Interesting. Oh, there's a light here. Oh, so can I... Probes? And that's the cannon. Okay, next one. That's just the cannon. That's what it looks like. It's like a... Yeah, and then it breaks. But what does it mean? But what does it mean? There's stuff popping up you can read. Oh, 11 minutes, 25 seconds ago, request to launch probe received from Ash Twin Project. From the Ash Twin Project? From the other planet? Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory. Gravity field activated. What does that mean? What does that mean? This is like a story of what went wrong. And then it broke. The launch was successful. And then the probe tracking module is receiving data from the probe. So the probe is working. But then the orbital probe cannon was compromised, which is what we're in at the moment. Several structure stress detected, assessing damage to modules intact. So the control module is fine. The launch module is fractured and exposed to space. And then the probe tracking module is missing, but over on this one it said it was fine. We need to find the tracking module so we can know where the probe they sent has gone. Probe tracking module. Okay, so this is the one we need to go into. Yeah, that does look missing. The launcher module. Come back. I need to send you through up there. Okay, there's a giant crack. Oh, that looks pretty messed up in there. Oh, yeah, this is where I wanted to send it through. It looks like there's a platform that keeps going. Okay, I'm running out of fuel. I need to go back to the ship. What did we learn from that? I'm not too sure. The probe launch was successful, except the cannon fucked up and blew apart. And then they lost connections with the probe, I guess, and we have to try find connections to it. Ocean depths. Okay, so we've been to the construction yard. And we've been into the control. Oh my god, there's so much. There's so much. My brain is cooked right now. We were in the control module. We have to go to the... We haven't been to the launch module yet, and we haven't been to the probe tracking module. The probe tracking module is receiving data from the launch probe. And Nomai computer reports the probe tracking module is missing. Where do I place this? Maybe back on the other side? Whoa. Whoa, where am I? So I have to go here, wherever here is. Dude, what is with the sun? Looks like a red dwarf. Music got scary. What the fuck? Oh my god, the sun was pissed. Guys, I don't think it's meant to do that. Fuck! Get out of here! I can't escape it! It's going too quick! Was that the Flash? Okay, this game is pretty fucking sick. Okay, who suggested this game? The sun dies. So how long do we have for every loop? How long do I have? Did you see that? You're lucky I'm in a time loop because otherwise I'd be super dead. And you're lucky I don't have you grounded for medical reasons because I have no idea what you're talking about. Lucky you. I'm incredibly confused, but like in a good way. I think the little butthole symbol means that you have to, there's more to explore on that planet. Hey, you can stop on the interloper. I tried to stop on that before, and then the sun almost exploded me. But I guess the sun's gonna explode me no matter what. So, are we really gonna go back to Giant Steep? Yes, we are. No. That dome. That's where we wanted to be. Okay, let's go up here. It looks like there might be someone up here. If there's trees, there's someone. We've learned that. Oh. That just missed me. Bad enough that I can't. Oh, Jesus Christ! Now, I'm not really sure. Unidentified signal nearby. Distress beacon. Escape pod 1. Is the distress those things? I swear they're coming for me. Thatch, is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly unfortunate. This is good news at least. Have we heard from escape pod 2 or escape pod 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other 2 escape pods' distress signals. However, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude, if we can. Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourself swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. Yeah, I'm looking out for it. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down. Perhaps we could build platforms. And it looks like this is connected to this. So is this the pod? All right, let's go check it out. This kind of looks like chambers for people. Escape pod 1, vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Launching escape pod 3. Launching escape pod 2, now launching escape pod 1. Alert, collision imminent, preparing for impact. Scanning external environment, scanner complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict, hospitable. This place does not look very hospitable. Emergency escape hatch. Oh yeah, go on. Did I need that? Oh, shit. What is that below me? Oh, this is it's brittle. It's brittle. It's in the name. Is that a black hole? The planet's collapsing. Oh, shit. That's scary. Don't get sucked in. But do you see that? What is that? I'm going in. Black hole forge district. Eyeshine district. Meltwater district, school district, black hole forge controls. That? Oh shit, overshot it. Uh-oh. Well, it was a good life while I had it. I didn't die. Where am I? Oh, the ship is 34 kilometers away. What the hell is that thing? If I'm gonna die, at least I'm gonna die in here. How is there trees here? Where the fuck am I? In between projection stone. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can bring you back to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body, in this case, Brittle Hollow. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. So when Brittle Hollow is directly above me, I can go. I've got to line these up. Oh, that did something. We're moving. We've overshot it. Fuck. Is that good? Now we're too far the other way. Here. Wait, so... It's above. What do I do when it's above? Whoa, shit! I made it, and I have a projection stone. Departure time, arrival time, warp status charge, step onto the warp. Okay, so that's to warp into between. That sun is about to explode, bro. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the White Hole station on the other side of the Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. I don't know how close it is to Nonna's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I know we could do it. Cassava, I hope you're reading this. Wait, that can't be correct. Clear, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the White Hole station. If you en route meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. So things went wrong. Hey, is that meant to go here? Oh, crazy. Raimi and I reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they appear to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from the White Hole station. Are you guys not Nomai? As I've already told Raimi, these measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped onto the teleporter? The implications are absurd, unless they're breaking space-time. Poke, as Pi is confident the reading is inaccurate, she's kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. An update, Poke, the High Energy Lab is in the canyon on Ember Twins Equator. Come here at once. You need to see this. I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. Yes, I hope so too. Oh, you hope we have to reconsider everything? I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Cleary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same time every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can accurately measure time to such a small degree? So when warping, they're saying that the Nomai have half like thousandth of a second where they're in two places at once. They're warping there before they're warped. Ah, god damn it, dude. I always think I can land those. Fuck. There's a lot more that we need to explore than I thought. Statue Island. That's where we're going next. Welcome to the Giant Seas. I'm excited to meet you. I'm likely in my workshop below. Inside the island. Inside the island. Maybe I should go check in with Rybeck. Hey, there's a spacecraft there. I'll land next to them. So it's like we can be spacecraft buddies. Play record. I'm here. I did it. I put the ship down safely. And then the ship went down and I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs and it's like the ship never even hit those rocks. One of my better attempts. Feldspar would barely have laughed at me, I bet. That's the good news. The bad news? I haven't found a way inside this structure yet. The door is broken. And I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there were one. Probably. I can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm gonna head north to the ruins on the equator to try find a way down. North on the ruins on the equator. Dude, why is every door in this solar system locked? Oh, I haven't been here yet. I flew past this and I didn't land. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. Yeah, Felix. What the freak is with that? I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? Imagine if there were two volcanic moons. Then I imagined there'd be none of us left. Hypothesis. There can exist too much lava. All right, so Felix is a nerd. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis. Could it be a shift in this light spectrum? Oh, they're all nerds. Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. The moon isn't volcanic, to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights The moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. I didn't mean to fall. Chat, I didn't mean to fall. 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 Freak! Land that! Uh-oh! Okay, I guess we're going in the black hole. Fuel level credit. Trees detected. This looks like the cannon. Have I explored this? I don't think it. Brittle hollow projection stone. Okay, so I'm inside. It looks like you walk down somewhere. Can I place that? In here. And will this give me a different projection? I'm at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. They tried to go to the quantum moon? Guys, it doesn't work out well. I can tell you that. That's exciting. You're almost ready. But there's still one more rule you need to learn. Come see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The tower is on the opposite side of Brittle Hollow. If you follow the path west to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. Oh my god, there's so many locations. My gratitude for the directions, Bells. I'll see you soon. The shuttle is currently resting at the quantum moon. But you made it to the quantum moon? Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. Huh? Wait, did I just called the shuttle home? What's the gravity cannon then? Oh, and then if I call it back, it just pops there. So I can go into this. Whoa. I am here. After watching it wander the skies for so long, I'm about to stand for the first time on the quantum moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why the quantum moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole, just that this is true. As a child, I considered such unknown sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. I am ready. I'm about to go to the quantum moon. Whoa. Whoa! Did that send me back to the beginning? So that sends me out. Oh, and off we go. Oh. Maybe it's like autopilot. Maybe I don't need to worry about getting anywhere else. You know, this would be a good way to escape the sun. Is that the phantom moon? Oh, am I going in reverse? Maybe I'm meant to go what the fuck? I'm in the green planet. Oh, shit. No, I fell. What? No. Wait. Take me back. What the freak? What? I'm very confused. How did I end up here? Okay, so I'm in the green planet. So what happens if I do the middle one? I'm back to the beginning. Am I meant to wait for the phantom moon gets in front of me? And then am I meant to like skyrocket forward? Go. That might have been a dumb mistake. Ocean depths? Well, we technically didn't get to the ocean depths. I guess maybe we did. I guess maybe we did get to the ocean depths, but not on purpose. There is a campfire. The journey here from the South Pole has been I'm gonna go with harrowing because of the all of the meteors. But hey, at least I made it here unconcussed and not on fire. Okay, let's see. I poked around a little, and there's some sort of old Nomai path that starts across from my campsite inside the ruined building with trees growing out of it. Doesn't look like anything horrible, but stairs leading down. I can handle stairs. After I get my supplies together, I'll follow the path and see where it leads. Okay, oh, there's a whole area down here. Look at that. We can walk across walls. I cannot believe how long it's taken me to find this guy. Bro was below us. Oh my god, finally. Finally. Ryback? Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Wow. I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. A lot of history here. It's great. I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes. Ever since I was a hatchling, an alien race lived in this solar system long before our species ever existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only, you've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a giant gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable, instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me, using my little scout. And this seems to be a place with the best surface integrity. So I'm just gonna stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be... yeah. I learned something. Oh, cool, what is it? I found the Nomai escape pod on Brittle Hollow. Wow, so then the Nomai probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system. No shot, is that what that means? I just assumed they came from, like, another planet or something. Oh, that makes more sense, I guess, considering they're, like, intergalactic, highly intelligent beings. And they must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod. But what kind of trouble? And where did the escape pod launch from? I'm so curious. This is an amazing discovery. I hope we can find out more about how and why the Nomai arrived here. I learned something. I also saw the Hanging City on Brittle Hollow. You visited the Hanging City? Oh gosh, how was it? Was it amazing? Was it beautiful? Was it scary? I'll tell you what, it was hanging like a donkey schlong, dude. That thing was hanging. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. That sounds like a place to go. So this is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, huh? Is this gonna make me understand what quantum physics are? Wait, I saw this in this. I saw this. Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last knowledge you need for your journey. Oh, that's why I couldn't get to the moon. I needed to go up. But I can't go up because the rocks aren't. Oh, the rock's there. Can I fly? No, it doesn't look like I can fly up. I guess we can try jump up here and see if we can land up there. Whoa. It's all the planets. 3 minutes remaining. Okay, I can't stay for long. I gotta get out of here. I'll go get oxygen from the dude and then I'll come back. Oh, I just avoided that. I think this was the wrong way. Chad, I think this was the wrong way. I think it was the wrong way. Just kill me. You know what? Kill me. Damn it. I think why I've taken to this game so much is because I just freaking love space and alien stuff. And this just kind of seems to be the ultimate space and alien game. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the steps in the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely. This entire planet, roots and all. This is not normal, even for this alien planet. And I never see them move. Is that even possible? Oh, it's like the rock. If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. Plume is right. The trees do move. I confess I didn't notice until I read his notes. You didn't notice the trees moving? I think I would notice the trees moving quickly. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. Oh, that makes things worse. There is other matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock moving in the same eerie way. That rock is unusual for another reason too. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Hypothesis.
This rock shard's present is significant. We should study it. Can it be what is causing other nearby objects to also move about this area?
Don't overshoot it, don't overshoot it, don't overshoot it. Nice. Plume, Felix, and I have determined this atypical shard of rock is the region objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. So this is like obsidian rock is the reason that everything is moving. The only other object we've observed displaying this quantum behavior is the wandering moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this groves are related. There's another weird moon? Or maybe that's the phantom moon that they're talking about. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis: this quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. Oh, yeah, so the entire moon could be made up of this, and that's why it just plip-plops around the universe and just shows up whenever it wants. A unique signal is coming from the shard. Curiously, our friend the wandering moon sounds the same. Oh, can I use the signal scope on this? I've also heard the same signal in the shard producers calling out from Giant's Deep, Timberhearth, and the Hourglass Twins. That's the whole freaking solar system, buddy. Beautiful, yet terrifying. No oh yeah, look, it is from the left side of Giant's Deep. It's making that same noise. That was very interesting. Watching Nino and Brittle Hollow is the best glute workout. I be clenching. Yeah, I'm not really careful with it. I'm really not careful with it. I try to figure it out as I go. I still haven't got the jumping down. What? Why did it? Bro, what the freak just happened? What? Damn it, take me back. You know, the only way I think we can do this is if I don't use any of my jetpack fuel until the last second. I can make that jump. Watch this. I told you! I told you I can make it! If I can make it to Rybeck, who's just there, I'll be okay. Go! Go! Ow! I made it! I made it! Rybeck, I made it! Where the fuck did the quantum tower go? It's not there anymore. Oh, did it break because we're too... Oh, it broke away. The high energy lab, where was that? Canyon at the Ember Twins equator. Okay, that's interesting to know. Shit. Just land. Did I land? I think I've landed. What the fuck? Why did it knock me off? What the hell? Why did it? Dude, I was on there. Uh-oh. Oh. Maybe run? There's a cave. Get to the cave. It's sand. Okay, I don't know if I want to be caught in that. Where did I land? In some sort of cave. God, dude, how did I end up here? I think a lot of this is just me like fumbling my way around until I end up in these like situations, you know? This is scary. Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank there. We cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger, as the area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct a long-term shelter there. This is from someone called Malloray. The cavern Malloray found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? Oh, I wonder if this is where the other escape pod went. And this is them landing. This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand and make sure no one is lost. Emergency escape hatch. Okay, so this is definitely where the... Oh, it's right there. The heat from the star system sun is more bearable to the below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show as a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance of survival. We'll form teams and descend to the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone. Be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Escape pod 2, vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Collision imminent. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict: inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Colosso and I will examine the horror that lies in its terminus later, provided we live through this. But now I want to go! Wait, so what horror could be down here? Okay, that looks like somewhere I maybe shouldn't go. That does look like somewhere I shouldn't go. Okay, I'll listen to the signs. So we have to look out for their marked directions to go, but also avoid the sand. What? Oh my god, the fucking sand kills you? Oh my god. Everything in this game is trying to kill you. Okay, don't get crushed. Do not get crushed. Wow, that filled up heaps. Paths to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions and ahead carefully. Yeah, okay, but I gotta, there's sand as well that I gotta look out for. To reach the shelter site, walk through forward until you meet the sandfall in the pit and then turn left. Okay, forward, left. Continue to the room filled with the rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. Oh, fuck, I'm not gonna remember this. Turn left here at the sandfall and then get to the rock column and then go upwards. Okay, up there? Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Melora and I crafted will do its job, but isn't strong. On the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it and you'll reach the shelter. Oh, this is the worst. Bro, what is this? Oh, shit, am I meant to get through there? Oh, I was meant to go through there. There's only a little farther left to go now until we reach the shelter site. Ow! Okay, down. Run! Is this it? Am I here? This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. Whoa! Does that mean there's alive versions of these? From what we can see, Colossus and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis, there is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. An update, we need to find a way inside quickly. Melora, because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen. Nice. We made our way in. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? Is that what's floating around? Is that a sun station? Because that makes sense. I did think they might be harnessing the power of the sun. Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. I almost can't comprehend that this is being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Surprisingly, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of the star system. I wish to protect this species. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Pokey, I'm deeply honored. Idea, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. Is that what's causing the sun to explode? Are they using up way too much power from the sun and it's causing the sun to weaken and then collapse in on itself? Eyeshine District, High Energy Lab Trailhead, Stepping Stone District, Anglerfish Overlook District. Now what does this mean? Oh, is it lights? Oh, thank goodness. It was way too dark in here. We're meeting you in the fossil fish cave to play the game. If you're too big to climb through the anglerfish hole, overlook hole, which I am too big, you have to go the long way, but isn't far. Go to the stepping stone cave and then go into the fossil fish cave. Okay, I tried to get to the fossil fish cave through the stepping stone cave, but I couldn't find the entrance. Where is it? Remember to feed the fossil fish first. God damn, bro, tongue twister. If you go to the anglerfish overlook and throw a light in its mouth, he'll show you the way. So we have to throw a light into the anglerfish, which is obviously the scout. When in doubt, throw the scout. Are we playing the fossil fish game tonight? I fed the fossil fish a new lantern. If you go to the stepping... Okay, we actually know that. Oh shit, that sand's getting really high. If the other planet is made of ash, is made of sand, does it disappear and just completely fill in this planet? Oh, the planet becomes like barren. We found the anglerfish fossil and there's a sun station, which I think is the thing that's around us. We still didn't find the shelter site. Oh no, that's Brittle Hollow. Guys, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I feel like I'm really lost. The Nomai debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project. What is the Ash Twin project? Well, we know what the sun station is. It's still there. The black hole forge is suspended below the hanging city. I found a switch in the middle water district that raises and lowers the forge. Okay, we know that. Okay, I forgot I didn't have the jetpack on. Imagine living in a universe where like a planet was only 15 kilometers away. You just like pop over to Jupiter to get more stupider. Help me understand what the freak is happening here. I found what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Did I? Whoa, that's the cannon breaking up at the start of each loop. For real? Yes, I'm gonna explain to you what happened, even though I don't actually really understand what happened. Did you figure out why? Oh yeah, too much power. That's right. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slate or Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised the Nomai built something that actually broke. Why is it shooting 20 minutes ago when the Nomai are like long dead? That's what I don't understand. Why is it shooting 20 minutes ago when the Nomai have been dead for like thousands of years? Come to think of it though, broke might be the wrong word, because it actually looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. You're just telling me to go to Statue Island, which I guess we can too, but am I running? I can't even tell if I'm like running into puzzles. Like, I can't even tell if I'm like actually seeing puzzles or not. The only thing I can think of is that you go like underneath the plant, like you go underneath and go up through it, but that feels stupid. What if I'm... Whoa! Oh! Wait! We're getting lifted! Oh! Go up! It's coming back down. Okay, don't get hit. Okay, go that way. No! 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 Ah! Rock! Ah! I made it! That was it! I feel like I just fumbled my way into that. How did I do that? Dude, I took a fucking island to the face and survived that. Oh, look at the statues. That's what the Nomai looked like? Oh, they kind of look like the, Tears of the Kingdom people. Yara, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will choose whoever is in the closest proximity. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue has paired with Dazza. Now, no matter where he is in this star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. That's what the Ash Twin Project is? It records memories? This is extraordinary sculpting work, Phlox. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single Nomai's memories to his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. Didn't understand a word of that. Did not comprehend anything I just read. Oh, and this is an Ash Twin projection stone. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin project Phlox. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience will be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds, as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. So the Ash Twin project is where the Nomai are storing memories, and they're using the power of the sun to fuel the project. My guess is they're doing it so that they can store knowledge for future generations and other people, or I guess other future alien species like us. Except it's gone wrong because the solar sucker is malfunctioning because they're going too hard with it, and therefore it's like overheating the sun, and the sun is going kaboom. Except somehow the Nomai are doing this now, even though they died 2,000 years ago, or whatever it was. That's my Nino theory. I'm curious, is sending a being's memories back in time the same as sending the being itself back in time? Oh no, now we're getting too crazy with it. As an example, if we were to send my memories back in time, is that the same as sending me back in time, not my physical body, but my essence? I imagine they're two different actions. Wouldn't both actions be effectively the same? Suppose that time is being rewritten. I believe this is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future. But isn't the end result identical in either case? Sending their aura back in time? Maybe the Nomai are in the future. No, how would the Nomai be in the future? Because we have the solar sucker now. That doesn't make any sense. Isn't Statue Island Ash Twin project? Oh, that's a biggie. That's one of the main ones, along with the quantum moon and the orbital probe cannon. That's like a big one. Nomai statues were designed to pair with a single user. Yeah, we know that the statues are designed only to only activate once the Ash Twin project succeeded or in the event that it failed. Wait, that's really interesting. What if it failed? What if we're in the failure timeline? They're building giant data centers, and they're using the sun as a river. They're destroying our sun for their goddamn AI data centers. Okay, let's go to Ash Twin. What are these? They're glowing. Maybe I have to wait for some of the sand to disappear before I can actually see this underground area. Oh yeah, look. It is going down. There is a giant thing over there. What is this? What is this? Okay, this looks like it would be an Ash Twin project. Oh, an entrance! Oh no, there's hairy ball sacks everywhere. Some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pooh. What? How are you and Idea progressing with the sun station plans? Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively, which it does, or succeed explosively, which it does. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. So they knew that the sun station would end up with an explosion, and yet they still went with it. What is this structure? A portal. This is a warp portal. Did my ship just get sucked up? Oh no. Oh, we can go down. Here's our first delivery, Yarrow. 1 warp core, fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess, I'm deeply curious about what you and Pokey found on the White Hole Station. What started this project? Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project. That's what that is. So a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I suppose more precisely, I would like to visit the White Hole Station with you, Clary. Oh, there's a bit of romance going on between Yarrow and Clary. Yarrow, stop using the scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rivals are neutron stars. Damn! And go meet her on the White Hole Station. I'd be happy to explain our findings. Dude, there's a lot of dead bodies on this planet. Guys, are you okay? Maybe these are Nomai bodies, but they haven't disintegrated. And what kind of creatures are you? Have we not met you yet, I guess? Oh! What? No, take me back. I don't want to be, Okay, thank you. I'm going too crazy with it. I can't slow down. I can't slow down. I can't slow down. I died. You know what? That's okay. I was gonna meditate anyway. So that works for the best. So we figured out, oh, the Ash Twin Towers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think let's go to the sun station. That's where I want to go now. There she is. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. We're coming in hot. We're coming in hot. Okay, all right. Oh, fuck. We're gonna drawn in. No, go. Okay. I don't think this is working. I don't think we can land there. I have no idea what's on the Dark Bramble. I'm just gonna freaking go there. Whoa. Dude, it's like a seed. I guess that's why it's called the Dark Bramble seed. Where do I land? Maybe I can go like inside it? What is that? Headlights off? No, isn't. Bro, what? Where am I? 2 white lights and a red one. They seem to be. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! They're fish! They're space fish! Get the fuck out of here! That's a wall! That's a wall! Fuck! It's not coming after me. It's not coming after me. What the fuck? That's where they came from? So then what's that one? What's the red one? I'm gonna go to the red one. I'm gonna see what this red one is. It's a hole. Wait. Ah, they're not dead. They're not dead. I thought they were dead. I thought they were dead. I thought they were dead. They're not dead. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. What? Wait, what? I'm so confused. There's no way someone's in there, bro. There's no shot someone's in there. Turn the headlights off. And I won't be able to see you. Ow, ow. Ow. And it's coming for me. Oh, it's right there. It's right next to me, isn't it? Jeez, this thing is deep. Go up. Oh no! Oh, it got me. Shit. Fuck. Do I have to go in there? Do I have to? Maybe the interloper is the best place. It's melting. It's melting. Because we're close to the sun? What is this? It looks like this is covered in ice. Maybe next time we go around the sun, it might melt. This is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Even if it did, didn't someone call it back home to the gravity cannon on Ember Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and to continue monitoring the surface. This would be wise. If you don't mind waiting here with it, Poke and I can continue to investigate the surface. What the fuck? What is happening? What? Oh, we're too close to the sun? I can't... get down! Move! Go! Run! It's melting! Go down! How do I get in? I can't go in? Oh shit. Maybe this isn't the way in. Maybe I have to figure out another way. The normal shuttle that's frozen on the interloper can be called home to the gravity cannon on Ember Twin. So if I go to Ember Twin, I can call it back? Wait, what is this? This door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. Raimi and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove that the other wrong. So although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. The High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sun City path to the lab. High Energy Lab! Oh, I found it! So we can only get through this from the Sunless City path, which we knew. Hey, what is this? What the fuck? What is this? This planet sometimes and only sometimes has a moon. This is also a note of note. It disappears if no one is watching it. Isn't that fantastical orbit characteristics? Just like the rocks. This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it, or even better, we should travel there. I agree, our first step would be determining a method to track this phantom moon so that we can always know where it is. I found your note, Malor. Kindly count me among this moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? I believe so. Not only does the moon appear around Brittle Hollow, I can confirm it sometimes orbits Timber Hearth as well, just like we saw. Given its reluctance to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of microscopic quantum mechanics. So does this? Is that this? This tells me where the moon might be? Church research note, property of Church. Clearly the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What is this big rotating device? What is it for? What is it that the Nomai were observing? I'd posit there's something special about the orange symbol in the device. Hell, and the new astronaut's translator tool would be nice to have handy about now. Don't explode! I'm trying to figure things out! It's pointing at Brittle Hollow. God damn it. Alright, this was a good loop, I think. So, I have a feeling to do this, we have to discover these. So maybe we could go try find the quantum signal coming from somewhere on the Hourglass Twins. Hey, wait, there's a person there! Hey! Oh, you're the person with the groovy beat! Chert? What kind of name is Chert?
Goodness, it's you. Hello. I take it your first launch went well then, yeah? Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. Hornfowl's asked me to update our star chart, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot astronomical events, you know. What's weird is I've actually seen a couple of supernova today. Usually I'd be fortunate to just see one, but keep an eye out for on the stars and maybe you'll spot one yourself.
I found Nomai writing about the quantum moon.
Oh yes, everyone loves a good mystery, don't they? Who wouldn't wonder about a moon that's sometimes there and sometimes not? I've observed the quantum moon orbiting each of the 5 planets, but sometimes it quite simply disappears from the sky altogether. Maybe there's another place it travels to.
Another solar system, possibly.
Unfortunately, if there is, I've never seen it. Perhaps if I take a closer look at these star charts.
How do I know if I've spotted a supernova?
Supernova look like extra bright stars to the naked eye. But if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell they're actually enormous explosions. Massive stars go supernova at the end of their lifespans, which is why it's so unusual to see 2 in a single day.
Like that? Oh, wow. It's incredible to see it actually dissipate. Any quantum fluctuations? Oh, it's down there. There it is! Wow, that was actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Friends, if you do not find any sign of Coleus, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during our research trip and has been missing ever since. What if the rock can disappear people as well?
Mallory, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search for Coleus. Can you tell us more about our expedition?
You have my gratitude. Coleus and I were studying the cave's geology. We hope to learn more about a unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area.
Where was young Coleus lost, Mallory?
He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. I was just there. It happened in an instant without warning. I turned away from Coleus to examine a sample, and when I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air, Nona. I'm afraid of it for him. Hypothesis.
Hypothesis?
We will learn more by examining the northern lakebed cave where Coleus disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. We have no time to squander. We were just there. I'm not seeing a cave. It might have been covered, actually. I mean, that looks like a cave, but like, surely it's not this. I'm pretty sure I just came out from here. Yeah, this is where I came from. Wait, no, it's not. Oh, it is the cave shard. Never mind. Wait, what? Oh, no, wait. Oh god, the cave shard's confusing me. This is a different area. I haven't been here before. This is not where the cave shard was last time. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't the same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole? God, they really have to specify where the dry lake bed is. Mulleray and I went back to the lake bed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it isn't. That means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. How curious. We plan to re-examine the northern lake bed. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there. Coleus is missing. He vanished from the lake bed cave, the one at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. They really have to specify which cave it is. Several days ago, and we're unable to find any traces of him. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg any friend reading this, help us recover Coleus. I don't like the rock. Let's head over to Giant's Deep and see if we can find this the final quantum shard or whatever it's called. It's up there. Oh, shit. I think it's in the cyclone. I think I can go up and down. Oh, I keep missing it. I keep missing it. Or am I inside? Wait, am I inside? What the hell? That's fine. That's fine. The world's about to end anyway. That's fine. Whee! The ship can stay like that as long as we get up the tower. You bastard! Where did you go? Down there? Okay, scan this. Enter this place without friends. However, these are lessons to learn for yourself. Where am I? Oh, it caught me. Seek the Wandering Arch. Seek the Wandering Arch. It's gone. Oh, don't disappear from me. Don't disappear from me. I see. I've got to go down it so I can't look away. There it is! I got it! I got the island shard! I've been sharding on the island! Observing a quantum object. Observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. Oh man, I don't understand that. Wait! I have a scout launcher. The image is the same as being observed. So if I leave that there, a quantum mechanic stays the same if it's being observed by an image or by the human eye. Holy shit, I'm actually so smart. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Oh, they do not naturally meet. I see. So there's a crystal there. Okay, so if I walk up here and then I bring the scout away, is it going to appear next to me? No. So what if instead I put the scout there? Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Damn it, I did it. I knew it would move. Okay, so it's there. And I'm going to look away. There it is. Nice. Okay, so can I... Oh. I can't climb up this? It disappeared. Oh, oh. Okay. Okay, oh, okay, okay. No, what the freak? I have to like... Oh god, how do I even explain this? I have to go like one at a time. I have to wait for this to be in the right area. And then while that's there, I can recover the scout and then place the scout here. Okay, so recover the scout, send it to that one, and then take a photo of that, so then I'll be able to just get up. Yeah! Oh my god, it's over there. Fuck. Oh no, okay, it does appear over here. Oh, there it is. Oh, I did it! Yippee! We offer our congratulations. You have learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow after. All right, that's it. That's all I get. Sorry, that might sound depressing. Is that possible? You know, Slate, these final moments, there's no one else I'd rather spend it with than a marshmallow. Slate! What's happening? Slate doesn't even care. Slate doesn't give a fuck. Where does this go? The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? Yeah, catch me in that. Am I going the right way? Bros, what the fuck? Where am I? I don't really know what I'm meant to be doing over here. This doesn't really lead anywhere. Oh, Rybek's just underneath me? I can make that. Yeah, I made that. Oh, easy as. And then we should go this way. I hate you? What do you mean? It's not hard. Why? What? I'm so confused. What do you mean? Didn't I just do things right? And just jumped off into oblivion? What do you missed the gravity crystals on the wall? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I completely didn't see that. Fuck. Wait, I don't even know where that was. I have no idea how to get back to where we were. I thought you guys were getting mad because I was so good. Oh shit. Oh my god, how did I scrape through that? There's a crystal there. There's a bunch of crystals. Ghost dark matter detected. I can just jump over it, right? No, no I can't. No, I can't. And I'm dead. Has he explored around the white hole? Yeah, I've explored around many white holes. Have we read this? This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal looked like an eye, round with a circle in the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. The signal was older than the universe itself? It's God. This is the most significant detail. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. That's it. That's what that is. We see that everywhere. Explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they learned in science and art. It's called the festival. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. Damn. You guys really wait. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too. Like the Anona's warp core. Oh, shit. So there's different... It's not just all big one group of Nomai. It's a bunch of them. Which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. A single festival could last a long time. We can't go back. We're stuck here. But Felix says we used to go too. Formation of this universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is that everything used to be very hot and very dense, tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though that name tells me it won't happen in our lifetime, but it will happen in someone else's someday. Well, that's terrifying to think about. Why we should build a new vessel from Ilex. Each Nomai clan explores the universe in its own vessel. The vessel is the heart of every clan. It's unusual for Nomai to remain in one place for so long. Nomai are wanderers and have no permanent home. If we built a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous way of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in this star system. We could even meet with other Nomai and learn from them, like Coleus says we used to do. It probably won't be hard to get parts if we stop building other new things and if we broke down other structures, like the towers on Ash Twin for parts. We might have to build a smaller vessel for now, even though vessels are normally large, but we could make it bigger later once we reach planets with more resources. It would also help if we stopped building so many things to search for the eye of the universe. I asked Yarrow and he says we use lots of resources on the Ash Twin project. We could even have a warp core for jumping long distances like vessels have. Pokey tells me she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project. I'm sure she could connect it to the vessel for travel because Pokey is smart. It seems like the Eye of the Universe is taking up too much of this clan's resources. Maybe that's where the crash landing came from. Maybe they were other Nomai from a different solar system, and the Nomai in this solar system were stuck. We should retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father, said many good Nomai perished there. My mentor Coleus and his old mentor once discovered and studied an angler fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. Oh, is that going to help us if we go and do the anglerfish quest where we shoot some light into its mouth? Is that going to give us some knowledge for avoiding the anglerfish? Milleray and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. I see. I remember the anglerfish fossil. We used to play in the fossil fish cave when we were children. God, that's hard to see. The vessel's warp core is broken at best. Recall those present when the vessel crashed. Said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for this risk. Remember, ladies, ask him to read on the first date. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. I feel strange trying to recreate an Eleanor's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis, this will always feel strange, even though my time with him was short. I miss my old mentor and deeply. To have the chance to try this is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this. But what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system and never saw Anon's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion that I can continue? Still, all I can give is my best. And as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clarion Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I am not alone. We should craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. This is the safest path for our clan. So they're saying they should get a warp core to get out of here, but whether they warp to, is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic designs. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to Anona, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona's explained many of his designs to me. Dude, my mind is like trying to wrap around. Okay, so they're trying to build a core to get out of here, but they don't have the original core designs. So they have to figure out how to build it from the ground up, pretty much, based on what they learned from this old guy called Anona. Yeah, I thought I could make that. I thought I could make that. Yep. I thought I could make that. I don't know how the fuck I survived that one. Is it actually possible for me to do this? Whoa. What? What just happened? What the freak? What just happened? Where am I? I went through the black hole. How? I can get to the tower. Oh my god, I hate this game. Oh. So I have to wait for the tower to be in space, which happens at the end of the loop. So if we go down to the anglerfish fossil, which was in the Sunless City, we can figure out how to get past the anglerfish on Bramble What's-Her-Face. I think we just meant to shoot the scout into there. And then I think I'm meant to go to another part of a cave, right? Stepping Stone Cave. This one? There's a light here, which is, I'm guessing, light from the anglerfish, right? There it is! There it is! Oh my god, it was above me! Oh, that's so funny. Wow, the scout was in like a perfect place for it as well. Oh, the kids never made it out. Whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change, the anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and do not peek. Why are we changing it? It's hard if you can't see anything. Aunt Pie says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. Rule update, it's okay if the younger kids don't wear blindfold when they're it. The rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across to the other side. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold, becomes a little fish. I mean, how did they die down here? With the way the Nomai are just like scattered around, it doesn't seem like they died of natural causes. It seems like something killed them because they're all just dead in random areas. Maybe the sun exploded. I guess that would, you know, kill the planets as well. The anglerfish are blind. Then how did they see me? Now that we've got that, let's go to the Darkseed Bramble. Maybe we just gotta turn our headlights off and be really quiet. Yeah, maybe they only react to sound. Scout, don't fail me now. Anglerfish, 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 anglerfish. Eggs. Ew! Oh, you Nope. That's not happening. That's not happening. That's not happening. Go inside his stomach. Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening. That's not happening. How the freak would they have heard me? I was going so quietly. There? Are you in the anglerfish? What? It's a seed. Are you in there? Can I send the scout into there? Wait, how is it going so far? What? How is it going further? Duplicate signal. There's more in there. Duplicate signal. It's over there. Over to the left? There's 2 scouts. I'm really worried an anglerfish is gonna be out here. There's a dead one. It's the dead anglerfish. There you are! Field Spa, I found you.
Bro, what the fuck are you doing here?
Where'd you come from? No one's coming here in, well, like, ever, actually. That makes you the second Earthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. They made you an astronaut, and you haven't blown yourself up yet?
I have multiple times, actually.
Good for yous.
You're alive?
You never were the brightest hatchling, were you?
I graduated pilot school.
Yeah, that's right. I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, crashed. Violently.
You crashed? But you're the greatest pilot in Earthian history. He's an old fella? Oh.
I haven't lived in polite society for a while, so I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that wasn't sarcasm. My story goes like this. I'd finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep, and I wanted to try my hand at Dark Bramble. Seeing as no one had ever been here before, getting around in Dark Bramble was easy, mind you.
Alright, fucking show off.
Once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you have dodged them all. But after a while, I run into this huge anglerfish. You've seen him? Big gnarly things, and this was one of the biggest things I'd ever seen. I pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off, nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and, well, like I said, I crash. Blammo, on impact my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside. I think, well, that ain't right. Well, I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely got out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly. So I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped down near where I crashed at first. I found the skeleton later. Great find, would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup out here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire for a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere.
I found a dark bramble seed on Timber Hearth.
That's bad business, hatchling. As Chert would tell you, if you ever so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a 5th planet where the bramble is now.
Oh, it's like a parasite, like it takes over the planets and infests them.
This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and shattered its pieces across space.
Uh-oh, we need to find a new home planet.
If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick like, I suspect Timber Hearth will be heading toward the same fate. And I'll tell you what, we Earthians have overcome far too much to be done by some worthless seed.
I also found Nomai writing saying anglerfish are blind.
Aha! So the blasted things do have a weakness. Me and my fly as fast as I can approach dealing with them could have used a bit more thought behind it. Well, at least they didn't eat me. All's well that ends well, eh, hatchling?
So that's it? Where should I explore here?
That's the spirit. Anyway, it's good, but you should know that space is weird here. Intensely. Ever try throwing your scout into one of those weird seeds? See there with the little opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Your scout tracker will tell you the scout is in 2 places at once, but I don't think that's wrong exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. That seed looks small, see? But inside it's bigger. Much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space and Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind when you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever.
How'd you reach the core of the Giant's Deep? Wait, I already did that. No, how did you do it?
Giant's Deep core, huh? Oh, that was a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you how it kind of feels like cheating,
It doesn't feel like cheating. Please just tell me.
On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into.
Yep, I have to go through that giant hollow vine, and that's gonna somehow take me to the inside of the Giant's Deep, isn't it? Oh, there. Oh yeah, you did crash into this thing. Ow. I am deep into this. Dude, I cannot control myself, like, at all. I'm just bouncing around everywhere. So I've abandoned ship, and I've got to go through this giant route just because Field Spa says so. I think it's gonna... What? Oh, where am I? What is that, like a giant jellyfish?
Trip 4, entry. I'm gonna say not 1. Crashes. 3, boring crashes. 0, a personal best. Whoa, never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of the Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back then. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. This tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from being zapped by electricity. Right, I'm going inside of this jellyfish's interior cavity to see what it tastes, if there tastes any better.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You went in that thing? Ew! Oh, there's a note. Note to Field Spa. Do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love Field Spa. Okay, useful from electricity. Interesting. We just have to keep that in mind, I guess. That's so cute. Even look at the burned marshmallow. Oh my god, that's adorable. Thank you, Dav. That's awesome. Gosh, the wake up is so dramatic now. Do you think eventually the main character will just start waking up screaming? We haven't named our ship. Ship Source? You want me to name the ship Ship Source? I can hardly even say that. I named mine Sparky. That's cute. I kind of like, what about Rust Bucket? What about Rusty? Can you say Ship Source 5 times fast? Ship Source. Ship Source. Ship Source. Ship Source, Ship Source, Ship Source, it's hard, alliteration's hard, okay?
What the hell is this?
That's like a jellyfish ship log. Hey, you know what it kind of looks like? The observatory that's on one of the poles on this planet. You know the one that's kind of like, oh, is it up there? Yeah, it's literally, it looks like that. So the observatory is getting signals from the eye of the universe, and then the dark seeds take over the observatory. Oh, the escape pods landing on the planet. This is their story. Okay, so the eye of the universe sent a Wi-Fi signal to them. They picked up the signal from the eye of the universe, but then a dark bramble seed landed and overtook their civilization, so they had to send out escape pods into the universe. Someone got stuck on this planet, which is escape pod 1. They didn't even make it off this planet. So is this why this planet is collapsing? Is because it had a seed land in it? I can't understand. Why did the vessel crash in that place? We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. Was the vessel unwell in some way? No, Anona and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. They say they don't know why the vessel crashed in that place, which I don't know where that place is. And they were trying to follow the signal from the eye of the universe. The pain of your absence is sharp and haunting. I wonder if this is about a partner, because a lot of them had partners. The pain of your absence is sharp and haunting, and I would give anything not to know it, anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. I can only hope you are safe, Keek, wherever you are. Oh, that's so heartbreaking. Maybe they had to go on different escape pods. We've heard from Plume before, but I haven't heard of this Keek. Mural panel 2, mural panel 1, mural panel 3. Escape pod 3! I haven't found escape pod 3! One of the 3 Nomai escape pods never made it out of the dark bramble. Interesting. There's the vessel trapped in the dark bramble. So this was the Nomai's home planet? And then it got fucked up by the seeds. And so they had to leave. But somewhere on this planet is an escape pod. Whoa. Okay. Damn, someone didn't get out. Oh, that's fucked up, dude. If we go to Dark Bramble, I guess we'll be able to find the Nomai mothership and the escape pod that didn't make it out as well, which is horrifying. I wonder if they got eaten by the anglerfish. But before we do that, I want to try hit the hanging city. Oxygen tanks refilled. This kind of looks like a chapel to the eye of the universe. What is the eye of the universe? Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is older than this universe. So imagine how much it could teach us. The endless search for knowledge will only lead to stupidity. Perhaps it is a cosmic library.
That would be so sick.
The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye's signal? Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't yet know. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? From the signal, we are able to determine the eye's approximate age. Or perhaps its lack of age. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system. The signal from the eye, so they are from a different star system. And then it would have been the dark bramble that freaking snatched them out of the air. How does a planet snatch a vessel? Unless dark bramble as a planet, what the hell has happened on my screen? Unless Dark Bramble, the planet itself, stopped the Nomai vessel on purpose. Maybe the giant anglerfish in the eye of the universe. Maybe the god of our universe is a giant blind anglerfish. What we know is this. The source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest, we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us. But it may not want to be found either. In fact, the eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that. Circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species, or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the eye signal holds no great deep meaning. That wouldn't be so bad, I think. No, I haven't seen this. I imagine I've been hard on Pokey again. This is in turns means I've made things difficult for her. If Pokey and I are oil and water clear is our emulsifier, she certainly makes jokes aside to suppose my own fear of never finding the eye prompt of the argument would be unsure of me. I should apologize, at least to Clary, who can then tell Pokey. If Pokey and I am water clear is our emulsifier, she certainly makes us a better team than when mixing through shaking, although sometimes I would like to shake Pokey. Okay, Cassava and Pokey have disagreements on finding the eye. Oh, I've done everything in the Hanging City. Nice. I want to play this game without the terrifying Majora's Mask sun that's gonna explode, because I just like exploring. Like, what the heck? I haven't even been to these mountain ranges yet. You know what? Freak it. I'm gonna go there now. Mining Site 2B. There's a whole other area? There's a body. Is that a Nomai? The Nomai were on Timber Hearth. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly. What? I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. Coleus is here. How else would he improve? Cute. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timber Hearth's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed the ability to create. Oh, so they were sustainably destroying our planet. Ash Twin Projection Stone. Is this gonna show me the... What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god, I just got chills. What is this? Ooh, I don't like these things. Who are you? Are you the Nomai? Are you like the statues? This is the statues with the memories. The masks that they were talking about. 3 of them are lit up. How many aren't lit up? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lit up, 3 lit up. 3 lit up, 4 not lit up. I have to find that on Ash Twin. My gratitude for the latest shipment, oh no. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check? Specifically mine. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better. As the smallest flaw opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Oh. Once we've finished the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks. Our final safety check. Bros, is this the freaking tower?
Wait, I found it.
I can't land because it's so hard to float around, but he's in. There's a scroll. There's a scroll. God, this is so hard to move. The zero gravity is so difficult. I feel like I'm just getting flung around everywhere. Okay, hold that. No, please, I just got here. Fuck, why are we going that way? Please, I just got here, bro. Welcome, Solomon. Your arrival here means you've completed your preparations for our giant steep and you're ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. On our pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, it's just as it carried me and many of our clan before me, to the moon's sixth most secret location. You'll be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon, but remember this final rule. To explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Be curious on your journey. I don't even know what that means. If you're here to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, you must be prepared to set on this deeply significant journey. Translate it. Remember that we made this journey for ourselves. Translate it. Don't shoot the scout. Damn it. The Nomai built a shrine to the Quantum Moon to aid in the pilgrimage to its sixth location. Remember the final rule. To explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. The Quantum Moon's north pole? The pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon was a deeply significant journey for the Nomai. So they actually found out how to get to the Quantum Moon, and then it became like a Mecca pilgrimage to go there. But you have to do it when the shrine is on the moon's north pole. The Nomai built a shrine on the Quantum Moon to aid in the pilgrimage to its sixth location. Many Nomai went on a pilgrimage during which the Quoom carried them to its sixth and most secret location. To explore the sixth location, the shrine on the Quantum Moon must be on the moon's north pole. So that means the shrine must move a lot. The central chamber inside the Ash Twin was physically sealed off by immensely thick protective shell, which we saw. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. Dude, I don't think I found everything there, but I guess I must have. I'm gonna assume that this final rule to explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. I'm gonna assume that's to do with this. The Nomai hypothesized that the Quantum Moon might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. There's more to explore here. So I would like to go find this again. Where's it going? I saw this symbol somewhere else. Did I see this on Giant's Deep? Wait, so the Quantum Moon is out this way?
Chert's research notes, property of Chert. Clearly the Nomai were making historical astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What is this big rotating device? What is it the Nomai were observing? I'd posit there's something special about the urn symbol on that device. Hal and the new astronaut's translator too would be nice to have handy about now.
I pictured Chert to be like some Midwestern guy. Like he's like, oh, you know, I'm trying to figure out what those are, those Nomai we're getting up to around this time. Oh yeah, I'm Chert. Alright, I think this is the information I didn't have. The Quantum Moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. Anona, Burr, and I just observed the Quantum Moon in orbit around Dark Bramble. I added a marker for Dark Bramble. I thought the locator now accounted for all of the Phantom Moon's location, but it's sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there's a problem with the device. It's also possible there exists a sixth place in the star system to which the Phantom Moon travels, which we know. You have keen eyes, my friend. So this moon travels a total of 5 locations, not 4. Raw. What? No. I thought it traveled 6. We could go to the lake bed. This kind of looks like it would run into a cave. Oh yeah, this definitely looks like a cave. Oh wait, this is scary. Oh shit, this is a really scary cave. Okay, go scout. You didn't do anything for me. And then left. Oh, okay, through here. What? Oh, it goes up as well. Oh gosh, I have to stepstone my way up. I can't get caught in the sand. Land it. Easy. Easy. Can't go through there. Okay, so right. Can't go through there. Okay, so this cavern is... Wait. Oh, it moves! It's a quantum cave! That's so sick and also terrifying. There's a light. You son of a bitch! Do you know the stress you put me through? If you've come here to look for Soleus, this is where we were when he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days now. Oh, what happened before Soleus disappeared? We were examining the different rocks. I recall Soleus standing in the largest one, the Wandering Rock. I was taking notes, and then my lantern died. When I lit it again, Soleus and the rock were both gone. Oh no way, did the rock kidnap Soleus? Your strange Wandering Rock friend is here. though Soleus isn't. Soleus and I observed this unusual looking rock shard and several smaller rocks and at least 2 other caverns. I'm unsure if this is relevant. Interesting. So the rock, this is not the same rock shard as the other rock shards we see. And it also seems to have taken Soleus and then not returned them. We can turn the lights off just like they did. What if I stand on it and then turn the lantern off and turn it back on? Where am I? I teleport with it. I go with the rock. How curious. This rock, it's Soleus! How curious. This rock took me with it to a new location. I wonder why this happened. Curious, but also alarming. This new cave appears to lack an entrance or exit. Also, the rock that brought me here disappeared while I wasn't watching. I would go insane. This is like my worst nightmare. The wandering rock has returned. Never before have I been so delighted to see a sedimentary specimen. I wonder if I myself became quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. This seems the clearest explanation. Hypothesis? Hypothesis? If the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock as long as I am not observing my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness, just like I said. I'm going to bring my mentor here to see this. Melora is here now too. We theorize when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to act as an observer, explaining the need for darkness, the being can become entangled with the quantum object and they move together. I wonder if this has any relation with warping to the Phantom Moon. Friends, Soleus has discovered a new quantum rule. He's also promised me he'll never vanish again, even if he does learn something useful from it. All right, let's get out of here. Me and you, Rock. I found writing about a hidden planet.
How fascinating. It might interest you to know the existence of an additional planet is entirely plausible. If you look at the physics of our solar system, it would just have to be incredibly far out. Farther than the Earthian ships would be able to travel to. And honestly, we don't know all that much about what's all out there. The farther you go, the less we know. As such, it's well within the realm of possibility that such a planet exists.
When I'm on the moon, if we can somehow make it that we're not observing the moon, will we travel with the moon to the 6th location? Wherever that is. That's my guess, if we're on there. But then also, like, the sun is there, so technically it is observed. Where do we want to go next? Oh, God, we're gonna have to go to the Sunless City, aren't we? Oh, that's gonna be our next one, isn't it? Fuck. Damn it, dude. It's just the worst. It's just the worst. The High Energy Lab. All right, follow the glowing thing. Ow, ow. What the freak? Ow. What, I can't go up there? What, I can't go through that? Nah, okay, I don't think I can go through there. What, so why would that be where the way to get, but this is where it said how to get into the high energy lab in the ship, I'm pretty sure. I've used like almost all my fuel just doing that. Completely pointless area. Oh, I'm so good at this game. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to the star system. The signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this. The source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is all the universe itself. The rest we have... Okay. We already know this because we went to the other shrine. And I guess this is another shrine on another planet. If the eye called to us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate it? Did something happen to it? Did the signal stop? Does the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. So they do worship the eye as a god then. Did the eye deliberately call out to us by sending the signal? Or did we hear the signal by coincidence? We could be seeing meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal was produced incidentally. Does that mean the eye is any less important though? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. Could you imagine if you, like, generations ago, your grandfather decided to travel into space to try find this random signal, and now you're just like, that's your life's destiny. Like, now you're just stuck doing that because your fucking great-great-great-grandfather decided that that's what they needed to do. Like, what if you wanted to be a farmer? What if you didn't want to spend your entire life trying to find this eye? What if you just wanted to, like, look after some cows or some shit? Is the eye natural or artificial? Oh, that's a great question. What if it was left over by a civilization from the previous universe? Because they also suggested that the eye could be a library of knowledge of the universe. So what if the eye is a library of knowledge left over from a previous civilization in a previous universe, and the eye managed to survive the Big Bang and will survive the next Big Bang as well? Maybe someone built it. The eye is older than the universe itself. How could someone exist before its creator? Because it came from the last universe. It could be naturally occurring, though this doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. Fuck it, I'm going again. Ow. Okay, that doesn't work. It's filling up. It's filling up. Maybe I meant to wait until it's filled up above those things and then jump through. God, that's not going to leave me a lot of time to get to the lab, though. Go. Okay, I made it. Wait, that wasn't that hard. I'm almost dead. The sand makes things so stressful. Is this it? Is this it? This is the only way I can go. Okay, the only way to go is up. Whoa, what is this? This isn't the lab, is it? What the freak? Where am I? Whoa, maybe this is the way to go. Whoa, trees! Trees, thank God! And dead people! I'm in the right area. You know when you see corpses around that you're in the right area. No, I'm not sure what a high energy lab actually is, but if it was going to look like anything, I would assume it looked like this. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver in Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing the White Hole Station, and they devised an experiment to test this real phenomenon or simple machine error. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole. Initial thoughts, things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup of the White Hole Station. Hypothesis. It is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Whoa, that's crazy. An update. Our experiment have here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the sunless city's energy supply should be proved sufficient. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Raimi and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of an abstract theory and practical application. So they've figured it out that yes, things can exist at two different points at the same time, just like the rock and just like I'm gonna guess the moon. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. That's a huge amount of time. We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at exponential rates, which is the energy they get from the sun. Hypothesis. Creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Raimi and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. I wonder if that is them working out that they need to harness the power of the sun. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit those proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. This is the only game I've played where there's so much reading and I'm not bored of the reading. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. Warping. What if we use warp towers like the one we have on White Hole Station to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The giant deep tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we can model the Timber Hearth Tower after a geyser mountain. That's what these are. So there is warp location towers on each planet. The Twin Towers is this warp location. I don't know what the fuck this is. Okay, I don't know what this is. The cyclone. So this must be Giant's Deep. Oh, this looks like a geyser mountain. That must be Timber Hearth. Each tower warps to a different planet, although many Nomai were quick to note that the sun is not actually a planet. How can you warp to the sun? Unless you can warp to the sun station, which I've been meaning to go to for a long time. Let's go to Ash Twin. Yeah, so this is gonna take me through, and I didn't freaking want to go here. I didn't mean to do this. Maybe I did mean to do this, because now I'm at the Black Hole Forge, right? I did not mean to go through this. What? Where am I going? What? 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 What is happening? Bro, what? Oh my god. So annoying. And I chose the building with no, of course I chose the building with no roof. This is Timber Hearth. Okay, this is the Timber Hearth warp. It's not that they built the Ash Twin project, like, inside or around the planet. It's that the entire planet has the Ash Twin project around its equator. Yeah, this looks like the sun one. Over that way is a way for us to get up to the top. So we can get to the top on this. Do I have to just, like, parkour my way around? Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Okay, okay, okay. Do I have to try? Oh my god, that's gonna be so hard. I want to finish the. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Was that a giant baby? Did you? I'm not going insane. Did you see it? It looked like a giant fetus in the sky. Slow and steady. Not that slow and not that slow and not that steady. Bro, Bro, what the fuck am I hitting? Oh my god. Ah! No. That's fine, that's fine. Just fucking send this last one, bro. Just send it. Just send it. Yep. Nice. Only a few punctures. Only a few punctures. Oh my god, we made it. What? Oh, there it goes. Whee! Am I here? 281 and 42,000 years ago. No user commands received for 10 minutes. That doesn't make any sense. Over 200,000 years ago, there wasn't any commands received for 10 minutes. This is what I mean where I was talking about how the Nomai were doing things thousands of years ago, and yet for some reason we see their probe get sent now, today. Like, the Nomai are all fucked up in their time. 11 minutes and 3 seconds ago, increased solar activity detected. Sun station hull integrity approaching critical levels, closing emergency doors. What the fuck? Ow. Oh shit! Do I have to do all that again? Oh. Oh. No, go up. No, 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 no. Fuck me. Damn it, dude. Ah. Okay, I'll aim for that. What the fuck? What the fuck? What was that? What was any of that? Mission. Science compels us to explode the sun. Don't do that, Pi! Don't do that! Why would you do that? Idea, can't we change this? I don't enjoy working in the view of such a morbid mission statement, but it's accurate. We're gonna create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. Our mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. Here's a better one. Mission. Determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. You lack a sense of humor. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does idea. They're trying to explode the sun? It's not that it's going wrong, it's that this is their mission statement. Are they doing this because this is the only way that they can get the power? Holy shit. What happened? Did the sun station not fire? It fired, Yarrow, but it failed. The sun barely responded. There were infinitesimally, locanually small surface level changes, but they were barely visible, even to the third eye. The sun station is useless. It will never and could never cause the sun to explode. I knew it. I knew this thing was causing the sun to explode. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose we must start over, but I'm unsure how to start over. Pi. Ow! Ow! What the fuck? Ah, that's so unfair! Star has reached end of natural life cycle, now approaching the red giant stage. Evacuate sun station. Approximate time until sun station is destroyed by expanding sun. 3 minutes and 53 seconds. Approximate time until sun's dead. 15 minutes. Okay, we got 3 minutes. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose we must start over. I'm unsure how to start over. Return to Ash Station first, my friend. Perhaps a change of task would help. Spy noticed a comet approaching the star system that would like to investigate. That's the interloper. Pi, I hurt for you, my friends. We all know how hard you've worked. I can offer my compassion. How are you? How's this? Fuck! Do you need to write this much while the sun's about to explode? We're well, Yarrow, or as well as we can be, though I'd be disappointed. I may have disagreed with exploding the sun, but I never wish this device would fail. I'd hoped our terrible work was finished. Okay, is there anything else? Is it okay? I think that's it. I can die, right? I can die now? I want to see what's above here. It's that symbol. It's the symbol. And there it goes. The Nomai fired the sun station but had no effect on the sun. They concluded the sun station could never cause the sun to go supernova. But something is causing the sun to go supernova, because it goes from like a healthy sun to a red dwarf to a supernova in like 20 fucking minutes, which is a lot quicker than normal suns go to supernova. So something is causing it to explode, and if they don't think it's the sun station, I don't know what else it could be. According to a Nomai computer, our sun has reached the end of its natural life cycle. Oh, so I got that wrong. So the sun station was meant to make the sun go supernova, but according to the Nomai, it failed, and the sun is just reaching its natural life cycle end. I don't believe that though, because the sun is yellow, and it's not hitting a red dwarf yet. I'm not sure if I actually believe that. I don't think this is it might not be the sun station, but I don't think it's the natural end of its cycle. I think there's something else that's making the sun explode. Whippy, look at that little thing go. Okay, it looks like if you warp to there, there's an area up there you can walk across. It's like you have to warp underneath the planet to get there. Is there a warp on Ash Twin I have to go on? What if I go to the Hanging City, I move the Black Hole Forge, and then maybe I can teleport from Ash Twin or something? Okay, so if we move this, is that moving? Yeah, that's moving. This one kind of looks like it would be Brittle Hollow. There's Brittle Hollow. Okay, please work, please work, please work. Yes, yes, yes. Where am I? There it is. There's the black hole. No, 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 no. What the fuck? I hate this game. Why? Why? Why would there be no gravity? Ah! Okay. It'll shoot us up. Don't jump. Don't jump, okay? Hold steady. There it is. I'm finally here. Where am I taking this first black hole core? And where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? The white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. The tower designs in the high energy lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he is familiar with them. All of the warp towers being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude, in that case, Pokey, Clary. I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Pokey, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin. Just make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. Alright, let's grab this out of there because there was another scroll. Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower's designs. Really, Yarrow? Just one flaw? Namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Which one? Which one won't activate? Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point point is its receiver? Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? All right, you're getting too wooey for me. I don't understand. That isn't an unreasonable belief given the receiver does have to be located on, or oh, that flew by my head, or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize the Hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point in between them. I'm gonna be dead honest with you, I don't know what any of that means. Regarding the warp towers on the Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not pokey. We don't need the alignment angle to be exact, it only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Of note, this gives us a slightly larger warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping onto the warp platform during their active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. I don't know what any of that means. Is there something to do with this? I have good news, Yarrow! The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. Also, I always notice that there's one of these are purple, one of these is yellow, and I still don't know what the difference is. No, it isn't! Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Oh shit, that was a threat. Don't worry, love. Pokey is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, but her design work is beautifully clever. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. I think that was everything we needed in here. Thank God, too, because I'm about to die. A warp tower's alignment point is not its warp receiver. Rather, a warp tower aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body. Sure. What's an astral body? The warp receiver must be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. The Hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point in between them. All of the warp towers were being constructed on Ash Twin while the 6 warp receivers were being constructed at different locations. A Nomai named Pokey successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. I don't know what any of that means. Let's go to the construction yard. Let's see what we missed at that point. Brittle Hollow projection stone. Okay, do I have to put this somewhere? Maybe I haven't placed this anywhere. Kanoi, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Kanoi, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the currents, but ours sank straight to the core. Cassava convinced me to not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts. Yeah, because you need those. But we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude is your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at the Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. I did it by just going really, really fast. Kanoi, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are 2 trailheads, one at the Brittle Hollow's gravity cannon and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I have to go back to Brittle Hollow? Are you fucking serious, bro? The Southern Observatory. Oh, do I have to like catch myself in that? Down here? Okay, we gotta go up. Oh shit, I almost didn't make that. Okay, let's figure out where to go. All right, follow this way. Oh, I have to jump. Oh, bro. So R2 and then L2. Nope, I just R2 it. Okay. So now we're over. I think I have to go over there. That's terrifying. Wow, this place is beautiful. Look, there's a way up. Oh, just. And I'm in! Cassava's construction yard has been using the cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit. But one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happened. An update, It's now clear there are 2 different types of cyclones. That must be what these are. Most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. Shit, I can't read clocks. These are the cyclones Cassava typically uses to send components into orbit. There also exists a rarer type of cyclone, a shiny, that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. My gratitude spire, Kanoyana, is showing me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by this secondary type of cyclone. But was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? Yeah, was it? Was it necessary to also do it in the Southern Observatory? The model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giant's Deep. Also, I very much wanted to make a model. Oh, okay, Spire, you cute. Spire, you cutie. What is this? The twins? Oh, wow. Oh, it's an observatory. That makes sense. Timber Hearth. Giant's Deep. Bramble. And the Eye of the Universe. That's... Wait. That's the function of the Eye of the Universe? It's flinging around the place. I'm gonna guess that the Eye of the Universe is the 6th place that the quantum moon goes to. Unable to determine orbit, no signal detected matching any known criteria for the Eye of the Universe. What have we learned thus far in our search for the Eye of the Universe? Those of us on the vessel originally followed the eye signal to the star system, but we were unable to warp to the eye itself. The locator we built on the Addle Rock and the new, more sensible locator we built here, oh, this is better. We're both unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal. Hypothesis. The eye has stopped emitting its signal. Oh, that wouldn't be good. Suppose the eye doesn't wish to be found. Cassava, how can you suggest that? The eye's signal called out to summon us to this star system. I'm aware. I grew up hearing the eye's story. You were no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the eye is in orbit around this star system's sun. This would mean the eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous range. How should our methods change as we continue our search for the Eye of the Universe? We know what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon. They did figure it out on the quantum moon. So what if we try to find the eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. That's the idea. That's what they do. We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover these long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. Giant's Deep would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch. And it's moonless except for when the quantum moon is visiting. Yes, let's build the cannon in orbit around Giant's Deep. So this is them figuring out that they need to visually find the Eye of the Universe instead. So this is them figuring out that they need to build the gravity cannon on Giant's Deep. Mello's idea is clever, but we have no idea whether your eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. I believe I have a solution for that probe. Have you spoken with Raimi and Pi about the technology they're developing? As we couldn't find the eye signal using 2 different devices built for this exact purposes, we should discontinue the search method. Okay, let's head off to Giant's Deep and let's just see if we can find one of these cyclones. Okay, so those are going clockwise. These are all spinning the same direction, except for that one at the back there. So if we go into this, is this gonna shoot us down? Look, the electrical jellyfish, which insulate. Now what do we do? No. Just try go in. Ow. Fuck. Okay, alarm, I get it. Okay, so I can't hit the jellyfish. What is that? Do you see that? It's like coral? Oh, my ship exploded. Okay, all right. So we know we can get into the center of Giant's Deep. It's what we do after that, which is the issue. Okay, so how the fuck am I meant to go inside one of these things? Because they look very electric. Am I meant to jump out of the ship? Oh god. Okay, stay here, ship. Oh my god, am I meant to... This feels stupid. It looks like don't touch their stingers and just go... How does this even work? Up? Oh god. Ew. I'm all electric.
I'm in! I don't know how I got in, but I'm in. I think the jellyfish went down. What is that? Is that a piece of the canyon?
Trees detected.
I have exciting news, Privet. The Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Raimi is adding some finishing touches here, but she will be finished soon. Are you in the orbital probe cannon well? We are! The statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launcher's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Once the probe determines the location of the eye of the universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Raimi. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them.
Maybe they did figure it out. Maybe this is us realizing that they did figure it out.
I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you?
Uh-oh.
Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway. So who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integral slightly?
Brother, I'm in the middle of the ocean. I'm in the core of a planet.
I would mind, Mello. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe's tracking module is destroyed.
Yeah, that would be a big oopsie. You guys really fucked that one up, huh? Okay, there's the probe cannon. And it gets shot out. Receiving data from probe 9318118. Visualizing current trajectory of the probe. Dude, it's so little. That looks like the eye of the universe. Oh, that's freaking me out. What is that? It's here. It's found it. They did not find it. Surely not. Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched. 9 million. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe found by probe 9,318,054. They found it. It took 9 million loops, but one of the probes actually found it. Whoa, what is that? Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the eye of the universe. This is it. We know where it is. So why are we on this time loop then, if they found the eye of the universe? The orbital probe cannon has launched millions of probes. The 9,318,054th probe located a deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe. The statue in the probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory and transmits the data to the Ash Twin project. I found Nomai coordinates marking the location of the eye of the universe. So that means we'll have to get into the Ash Twin project to find out how to get to these locations, to get to these coordinates. The next thing I want to try is to get into the launch module. I see that we can go through the top. We're in!
Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not, under any circumstances, to go above.
You keep bringing this up, and it doesn't change anything. You still went above it.
I see. And am I right to think that consequently, we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures. So I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. The thought of concluding our outer's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love.
They're very cute together. It looks like there was a ball system like the other ones had, but this one exploded and died. So I guess whatever information we could find out in here has been lost. Is that it? Is that really all that's in here? Damn, that feels a lot more disappointing compared to the last one where we just found out that they found the eye of the universe. Is it time for the Quoom? I would like to figure out the Quoom, yes. I would like to figure out how this works. Okay, I'm pretty sure that the shuttle was on Brittle Hollow. I believe it's somewhere around here. We can spawn the ship back. Okay, that will spawn the ship. There. Fucking go. Go. Go! That's the phantom moon is right in front of us. Go! What are you doing? Go! How do I steer this thing? It's disappeared. Oh, I looked away. It's on Brittle Hollow? So we just have to wait? It disappeared. Why did it disappear? God, I hate when these moons be disappearing. Observing a quantum object, observing an image of a quantum object, these are the same. What if I go to this quantum moon locator? When the moon is on Brittle Hollow, can I place the scout on the quantum moon locator so that the moon doesn't move away from Brittle Hollow? Is that stupid? This might be really stupid. Okay, Brittle Hollow. Is that gonna work? This feels proper stupid. It hasn't moved, so it shouldn't leave, and we should be able to see it above us eventually. If this works, this is the craziest puzzle. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Go! Go! Wait. Stop. Stop. No, wait. What? What? What is happening? I'm spinning out of control. What? Oh! Ow! Huh? Am I here? Did that just work? Am I on that? No way! I'm on the quantum moon! I made it! How did that work? This is the shrine! That is the dude, this is the craziest thing I've ever done! Wait, the shrine's gone! Oh no! What the fuck? Yeah, we're on Brittle Hollow. Look. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. Oh, so as soon as I'm on here, it won't disappear. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. As in, if you take a photo of it, it won't disappear. Recall the rule of the sixth location. That there's a place this can go to, the eye of the universe. If I make it pitch black. Close the door. And it's pitch black. Turn the lights on. Open the door. We're in Giant's Deep. Oh, we're here! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, wait. We're at the eye of the universe? I can't leave. It's a giant rock. It's a quantum rock. Let's try get to the North Pole. Fuck, no, 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 no. No, don't explode. It's interesting that the moon takes on the look of the planet that you're on. You know what I mean? No, it disappeared. I jumped too high. Bye, Quoom. It was nice to see you while I could. Nino using Solomon's ship when he has a perfectly fine ship of his own, but I couldn't get, I tried to land on the Phantom Moon with my ship and it didn't work. Yeah, cause no pick? Oh. Are you telling me everyone else you've seen play this game didn't use the other person's ship? You're unique? What the fuck? I've never seen someone do it your way. What? You didn't have to do it that way? Are you telling me I spent this entire time thinking that that's how you had to do it and I didn't have to do it like that? Why do I always make things so complicated? I want to go back and I want to see if I can reach the North Pole of the quantum moon, because they were talking about how there was a shrine at the quantum moon, and I think I was only on the South Pole because I was too busy trying to get to the eye of the universe. So can we just fly to this? Oh shit! Whoa. Whoa. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have gone on it while I was on this planet. Let's go to a different planet, mostly because I hate this planet. Is there anything else here, or is it literally just... There's a cyclone, meaning I think there's something inside the northern part of this planet that we can't get into. What the fuck just happened? I'm suddenly on the South Pole? Nomai. I'm deeply confused. You move, you move, you move, you move, you move. What the hell? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Let's try Brittle Hollow. This is it. This is the North Pole. This is the peak of the North Pole. But there's nothing here. What if I get rid of the shrine? There it is. There. Okay, so now that the shrine is on the North Pole, can I try go to the 6th location? Because I think that's what the Nomai said, right? No fucking way. No fucking way we're at the eye of the universe. Oh my god, I just got chills. What the fuck is that? They're alive! Hello? Whoa, whoa. It's Solanum. Oh, this is so fucking scary, dude. I'm so freaked out. Hi, who are you? No, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm a friend, I'm a friend, I'm a friend. That's how you speak? Oh, I'm sorry, I'll read it. That's how you speak. You place things on walls. Pick up U stone. Oh, I see. You're gonna make that for me. Thank you. Insert explain stone. Pick up identity stone. Oh, I see. Explain identity. No! No. These are the two tenets of Nomai philosophy. To seek out and to understand is our way of living. The eye of the universe. There is fundamentally uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. The quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the quantum moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in the star system. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility. But what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. The U stone. I am on my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. All Nomai and my clan make this journey when we come of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the quantum moon remains special to us as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. So this isn't the eye, it's a place close to the eye. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. Well, What? We have to go back. I forgot I was going so... Oh no. Yeah. Hey, I lived! I lived, bitch. I lived. I don't know how, but I lived. There's the shrine. There's the shrine. Okay, well, that wasn't the best way to do it, but that works. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? The shards look the same as the quantum moon's surface does now, while at the eye. From this, we can reasonably infer that the quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any characteristics the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The quantum moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum. Duh, it's in the name, genius. Thus, the eye is also likely quantum. In fact, this moon is probably quantum because its proximity to the eye made it quantum, the same way the areas surrounding quantum shards that landed on the planet eventually became quantum too. I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn about and to find the eye of the universe. I am unsure how you arrived here, however. Perhaps you came from another star system, as my clan originally did. I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. Yeah, you 3-eyed freaks. Sorry, that was space racism. I'm sorry. There are many questions I would ask. If I could comprehend your language, you have my gratitude for understanding mine. Oh goodness, how many combinations of these can we do? Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? We do not have much connection, you and I. Still, this encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. Stop, Solanum, you're gonna make me cry. Is this your first time on the quantum moon? It's my first time here. If you've come here looking for an answer, I hope you find them. I imagine you notice the quantum moon changes in appearance depending on which location it is currently orbiting. Because the quantum moon clearly changes in its different forms, the eye, being the moon's primary location, must be similarly malleable. From this, we can hypothesize that the eye represents extreme changeability. That said, despite its malleable nature, the quantum moon becomes locked to one specific version of itself when it is consciously observed. But what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye? Oh, I don't know. Like many of my clan before me, I journeyed here to see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye. This is the closest any of us have come to seeing the eye itself. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. You know, I actually kind of thought the same thing. I don't think the Nomai are currently physical beings. I think the Nomai have possibly gone to no longer need physical forms and can then, in that sense, time is not linear to them. They can kind of jump around time. It's not a linear thing like us 3D people see it. And I feel like Solanum has been left behind because Solanum is on the quantum moon. So at any given present time, Solomon both is in this time where I can see her and also back and forward, and both a spiritual being and a physical being. Like, I think they're on multiple planes of existence that we're not. And I think this is Solomon is one of the few who has a physical being left only because Solomon was on the quantum moon. Maybe it's just because Solomon was on the quantum moon as the probe was launched. I, Solomon, Nomai, my clan arrived in the star system before my birth, and we now call it home. Many in my clan have believed that I called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the eye was malevolent, to have lured my clan to this solar star system only to then vanish from them so completely. But I don't fear the eye anymore. In fact, it became my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday, but I fear this may be beyond my reach. I think that's all the combinations. I'm getting the fuck out of here, dude. This place is creepy. She was very kind, though. She was very kind. I feel bad leaving her. It's so interesting that this is a different death scene. I was able to land on the surface of the quantum moon. I found a dead Nomai in a spacesuit. We found Solanum's body. Oh man, what the fuck? So Solanum's body is on the quantum moon. But then when the quantum moon is at the 6th location, Solanum is alive. But on any other location, I think it was on Giant's Deep, Solanum's dead. Just find the distress beacon. Something about they're blind. Fuck! Jesus, we're coming in hot! Okay. I might need to send out the distress beacon. Ship hull breached. That's probably not good. I think my ship died. It's okay, we've got fuel. We can see how this goes. Hey, there it is. Hey, that wasn't that hard.
Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We've held out as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently.
Oh, that's not good.
Our best chance of survival is to return to the vessel, to either repair the damage or more probably await rescue. Seeker, is the message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing faint. It will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly.
Oh shit, they were really struggling, huh? Escape pod 3. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Now launching escape pod 3.
Alert! Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. Navigation error. Life support error. Propulsion error.
God, that's a lot of errors.
Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected. Potentially hostile. Verdict: do not exit pod.
Alright, you don't have to tell me twice.
There is a new problem. Our equipment is detecting 2 distinct beacons.
Oh shit, they're finding out that there's 2 fucking beacons.
Our equipment is detecting 2 distinct beacons from the vessel.
But it isn't possible for the vessel to be in 2 different locations at the same time. These guys don't know. Then they don't know because they're not as smart as me. I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time. We're nearly out of time already. Din, the vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone, and we will be lost. We will follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. But suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the 2 beacons, Din. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pod's distress beacon. A trail of lights. Fuck. Wait, what is that? Oh shit. To any who come here searching for us, We followed one of the 2 beacons from the vessel to this place, but now can go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed. Yet the opening is too small for even a single Nomai to fit through there, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems to be able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel and still so far away. Difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying soon. We will be unable to hear. There is nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this is happening. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods were able to reach relatively safely soon. Send it! Send it! There it is! There's the vessel! Down that way.
Did you have to call it the Nomai grave? Oh, that was their bodies that were floating around. I didn't even comprehend that it was the bodies.
I'm genuinely very sad that this might be my final session of playing this game, that this could possibly be the finale. I have felt like there's so much more to explore, and yet we've done so much. Nino, I woke up at 4:30 a.m. today and couldn't get back to sleep because every time I drift off, I had a dream that you missed something in Outer Wilds by being too impatient and looking away from the monitor when the thing happened. It was pissing me off. Well, what the fuck? That didn't happen. I feel like in terms of my level of patience with this game, like in video games, I've actually been pretty patient in this game. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've crashed out twice, but I think I've been pretty decently patient. You can't be mad at me for something Dream Me was doing, you know? We've gone through the entire game without actually landing on Hollow's lantern. I feel like I gotta do that. Maybe I can't actually land on here. Is there anything in the volcanoes? I can go in that volcano. Timber Hearth projection stone? Timber Hearth, interesting. Where's that gonna show me? It's not often we get a Timber Hearth one. This is mine 2 beat. Increased solar activity detected. Increased volcanic activity detected. Location is now inhospitable. Evacuation recommended. No, they used to live here? I do not know where my ship has gone. What? What the fuck? Why is Rusty at Giant's Deep? Girl, how did you get there? Friends in the Timber Hearth mines. The last type of ore you sent us survives the longest in direct heat. Oh, did they use this moon? Did they use Hollow Lantern as a forge, maybe? For the material they were mining on Timber Hearth? Can you send us more of the same for additional testing? We're attempting to approve its durability, and our forge has already burned through everything you sent. Well, deliver more ore to Hollow's Lantern immediately. You must be fired up about crafting the Ash Twin Project's protective shell. My gratitude. And I imagine we'll also have an updated estimate soon of how much ore is needed to seal off the Ash Twin Project. Will it be more than we initially thought? It will be significantly more. The smallest crack or opening in the protective seal would destroy everything. Mahahaha. Yes, the idea of encasement that's supernova proof, however briefly, has kindled my curiosity. Supernova proof. Oh, interesting. Hey, what is that? Oh my god, is that a Nomai? What is that? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Is that Root? Fuck, what happened? Alright, let's go see some dead Nomai. Yippee! Yippee, yippee, yippee! Holy shit, there's so many of them. 7 dead Nomai? Okay, let's send our little scout in here. There's the vessel. Okay. Line it up. Use the momentum, okay? Shit. Those are some big fishies. Okay, we don't have a lot of momentum here. We seem to have stopped. Oh no, we're getting a little bit more. Okay. 1.7. Did he just wake up? Oh shit! Go! Go! They woke up! They woke up! They woke up! Down! In! Float! 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 Oh, oh, the vessel. Holy shit. The skeletons are so interesting. What is this? Some sort of, maybe this is like the control room. It looks like this Nomai was like, were you trying to fix this? Pick up warp core. Insert warp core. Does that mean we can warp the ship out of here? Is this a warp area? That, I hear rumbling. Excuse me? What is this? Oh, it's a puzzle. Excuse me? Is that the eye? There's a recording. I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself. Is this the first time they received the signal? This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone, prepare to warp immediately. It looks like Escal is a new person as well. Escal, wait. I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going? You always have to tell people where you're going when you go on a hike. You always have to tell people where you're going. We can send the message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly and may disappear just as quickly. And we can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for warp instead. I understand. Anona, is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates? The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterward, we'll need time to recharge the core. That shouldn't be a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal source. Everyone, we're ready to warp. And how did that go? This is Escar's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Our vessel appears to have... Has it fused with the local environment somehow? There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside itself. We are abandoning our vessel. Any Nomai clans or spaceflight capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. To any Nomai clans whose vessel can hear this message, it's clear the universe is dying. The fuck? The universe? I thought it was just our solar system. What do you mean the universe is dying? There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now. So my clan and I believe the best option is for all our clans to stay together. And how'd that go, guys? If you can reach the gloaming galaxy, we've found the black rock's sun are fairly stable, and life in this star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know you'll be on your own. Kana, we're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Bromy. We'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell me. The disappearance of Escal. Hey, that's this ship. I remember hearing that story as a child. One day, Escal's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence.
That's no myth, friends. Escal's clan existed, and their story was real.
What a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors' ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true, Hyssop?
It was a very long time ago, but yes. My clan's ancestors searched for Escal's clan for a long time. But in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared this way.
Hyssop, I hope you aren't comparing Escal's story to my clan's vessel.
Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone.
Not yet, we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the bright spark star system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Kanna. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them now. Jesus Christ, is this the end of the universe? I found the derelict Nomai vessel deeper than Dark Bramble. The vessel's warp core is long dead. I activated a 3-side pillar on the vessel's bridge that appears to be some sort of input device. The Nomai tried to call for help, but the vessel's outgoing message system broke during the crash. The vessel can still hear incoming messages from other Nomai vessels, which I think is what the one on the wall was. The remaining Nomai clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. What the fuck is regrouping gonna do? Unless we can escape to another universe, what is that going to help us with? The Nomai shuttle that's frozen on the interloper can be called home to the gravity cannon on Ember Twin. Okay, let's do that. Activate the gravity cannon. Call the shuttle home. The shuttle is currently resting at the comet. Well, I don't think it will come to us right away. I don't think it will appear to us because it's... Oh, are you freaking serious? It was that easy? The amount of time I've spent trying to get the shuttle back thinking that I had to wait for the interloper to go around the sun for it to be there. I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Pokey, and I landed here on this comet not long after its arrival in this star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Pokey were able to locate a fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side. There's what? And they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. But Pi and my sister have gone for a while now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Pokey, Pi, come back to me safely, my friends. Oh, I see. That means I have to go back to the interloper, don't I? This kind of looks like a fissure. Oh, things are melting. Things are melting. Okay. That means we're getting closer to the sun. I assume it's under the ice, and then the ice froze back over. And that's how they got trapped in there. No! No, Rusty! Rusty! No! Girl, come back! No! We lost a good soldier today. Hey, is that it? Oh, that looks like it. We missed it. There it is. There's the crack. Let me slip on in there. Yeah, let me slip on in. He's in. Oh, I'm sliding down. Whee! Ghost matter. I'm receiving much stronger energy readings now that we're beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie somewhere below, closer to the comet center. And I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than we realized. Clary, can you hear us? Yes, but your voices are faint. I fear we will lose communication entirely if you continue any deeper. Keep the shuttle warm for us, Clary. We'll return the moment we identify the source of the energy readings. I understand, but be cautious. Both of you. Bro, okay, maybe I gotta like shoot this thing down to see if there's ghost matter anywhere. Okay, there's ghost matter in that one. I guess we slip and slide down here. Whee! Yippee! Wait, is there a... Oh. Whoa! Wait, this is so fun. A giant cavern! Ghost matter detected. Down here? Okay, don't go left. Go right. Go left. Oh, shit. Okay, go right. Left. And then what? And then what? Are we good? We're good to go down? Doesn't look like there's any two ways about it. This is the only way we can go. Down this way? Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. They got ghost mattered. Down this crevice? There's another body, but it doesn't look like there's ghost matter down here. The spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No. Rather, the source is what's within the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter. The stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing, at least. Pi, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it would almost be certainly fatal. I've never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting us from what's inside. Worse still, this matter is disturbingly volatile. Pi, whatever the matter inside the stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at this density scan. I've never seen anything this tightly compact before. What is this? This is orders of magnitude worse than I'd imagined. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the star system almost instantaneously. The pressure is still building as the comet approaches the star system. Return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about this alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go warn the others. Maybe they can construct shelter somehow. Now, Pokey, this is the source of the ghost matter. They never made it out. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm not sure if there's anything else we can find. You know, I knew Pi and Pokey would probably be dead. I just had assumed that the death would be from lack of oxygen, not from the ghost matter. What else do we need to find on the ship log? It's only the Ash Twin project left. My theory that the Nomai was storing memories so that the memories could carry over to the next universe is still a valid theory. Like, that could still possibly happen. My other theory is that a text log also stated that an advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. And I'm going to assume that that's what we've been seeing with the Nomai statues around. us when we project into the Ash Twin project, but we haven't actually figured out, at least I don't think we've figured out, where that warp is going to, because this is an advanced warp core, but not a warp receiver. So what if the warp receiver is in a different universe? What if the Nomai somehow using their knowledge of the Eye of the... This is such a stretch in theory, by the way. I just want to say this is a really big stretch in theory. What if the Ash Twin Project central chamber was not only a memory storage bank, like data storage bank that could survive the end of the universe, but what if it was also a literal ability to warp to another universe? Because any species that's facing its imminent death, the first thing they're going to think about is how to survive, right? Like, I don't care how inevitable the end of the universe is. Any species is going to think about, how can I survive this? How can I try move to a different dimension? Try to survive into the next universe? I don't even know where to start with this. I guess we go to Ash Twin. Does it have something to do with the puzzle that was on the vessel? Because they said that had something to do with a warp core, but I assumed that was a different sort of warp core. So maybe, fuck it, let's just go to Ash Twin and see what's on there. How do you have a warp core on the twins when you're on the twins? When we've learnt that the only way to warp to places is by pointing them at the astral body. So Ember Twin's about to go above me, but I don't want to warp to Ember Twin. I want to warp to Ash Twin. So maybe, what if I can warp to Ember Twin and then warp to Ash Twin afterwards? Is this going to warm me up? And this is a warp back. But is that just going to put me back into the same area? I didn't mean to step on that. It did. So what about this one then? When does this one put me? Because there's a Nomai here. Sorry, buddy. Let me just get out of your way. So does this place me in a different area? Oh, what the fuck, Rusty? What are you doing over there? Go. She's crazy, that Rusty. She's always on her own adventures. Wait. No. No. Wait. No. Fuck! What if I land my ship here? Oh, here it comes back around. Here it comes back around. So... There! There! What?! Where the fuck am I? Whoa. There it is! I'm in the Ash Twin... Dude, I'm in the Ash Twin project. 17 minutes and 57 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. They know about the cycles. Master receiving data from probe tracking module, Giant's Deep memory statue, Timber Hearth memory statue. 4 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Maybe they have us in a time loop because they don't want the universe to end. Because they haven't figured out the eye of the universe yet. Oh god, this is a lot of text here. Today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here, how far we've come since our experiments at the high energy lab. I still can hardly believe Raimi's hypothesis was true. Technically, this whole area is meant to survive a supernova explosion, so maybe the loop won't reset. Pokey just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis. The cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mello tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. But then if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mello, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon? Or is Mallow part of the problem? Fuck, it's the end of the solar system. It's okay, we know how to get back here, and that's the important thing. Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they're truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Is that why they work now? Pi and Idea have worked hard on the sun station. Fuck that sun station. And at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, the structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ashton project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task, in more ways than one. So they knew that it was going to explode. I guess they didn't care about the life forms on this planet. And there's a bunch of projection stones here. Look, it's activating. A black hole from the Black Hole Forge. Look at the power. Whoa. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here is what will happen. First, the sun station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. So the sun station is what is causing the sun to explode, which we knew that, but I didn't think it would fire something at it causing to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Oh god. Oh, that's why it's a loop. The end of the loop causes the beginning of the loop. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The sun station did not work, but it does because I'm in the loop. Suppose we redesign the sun station to generate power of that magnitude. A supernova is still our only viable option. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. Oh no, they said on the sun station that that it doesn't work, right? This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you need to find some way to halt our aging process. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has nearly arrived in the solar system and we're anxious to explore it. Don't do it, gang. You don't know what's on there. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new. So we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. When we were on the comet, they said that there was a spherical rock of gas. But when I was there was no spherical rock. So it exploded. That's what killed the Nomai. And it meant that they couldn't finish the project. That's it. They just died. That's why the Herthians were just like, I don't know, there's just this random gas we find sometimes that kills people. We don't know how it got there because we evolved after the explosion had happened, possibly hundreds of thousands of years after it had happened. Maybe millions. But then that doesn't explain why we're stuck in this loop now. Have we always been stuck in this loop? Why did it suddenly activate now? Artificial gravity control. What does that mean? Oh, we're slowing down? Oh shit. I hope that doesn't break everything. Oh no. Turn it up. Caution, you're about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. That will kill the loop. But if we kill the loop, that means we also kill the universe, because the universe is dying. I guess let's do it. Do I have to go up to there? Look, it's a white hole, and a black hole, and a warp core. Remove warp core. Nothing happened. Maybe I need to leave? Oh shit. I don't think I'm waking up from this one, guys. I don't think I'm, waking up from this. What? Is that it? I'm so confused. But I have so many more questions. There has to be more. Maybe I gotta figure out that puzzle at the vessel. Not to be like, this is bad timing, but I'm gonna go over to the observatory real quick because I forgot to tell them that Feldspar is alive.
Was this something you needed? I found Feldspar. You found Feldspar? And they're in Dark Bramble? Stars above, this is wonderful news. Thank you. Thank you for finding them. That Feldspar didn't immediately join you on your ship or return hairs, comparatively Feldspar of them. We were never entirely sure what Feldspar was thinking back then either. So we ought to fish them out of that dreadful place while it with all haste. I'll radio Goshan and have them prepare a ship.
Ooh, they have fingernails? Fuck off, do they actually? Ew, I don't like that. Maybe we should go to the vessel. The vessel's warp core is long dead. The vessel's warp core is long dead. You know where an alive warp core is? Warp core? Get the shit out of here. Warp core, you're mine. Come on, Rusty. We're going off to greener pastures. The music is certainly making it sound like it's my final voyage. Oh my god, the music is so beautiful. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck, fuck. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what do you mean ship hull breached? Wait. No, it wasn't meant to go like this. Fuck. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god, Rusty, they cut her head off. God damn it. Okay. We'll restart. Yes, I know. Don't rush it. Calm. Centered. Use the momentum. Oh shit, it woke up. Let's go. We made it. If we switch this out, what actually happens? Insert warp core. We get energy. Here? Is that a warp core? No. Okay, that didn't work. Oh god damn it. Do I have to do this puzzle? Wait, fuck. Wait, chat, do I actually have to do this puzzle? Oh, it's coordinates to the eye of the universe, which we found. I totally knew that. I totally figured that one out. Whoa! That's it? That's the eye? Oh, do I have to give energy to this? I'm on the eye. Look, there's the vessel. Oh my god, that is a scary looking vessel. Look at all those ripples. Damn, really hope that isn't my solar system. It's dark. Whoa. Trees? I don't like it. It sounds like voices. Ah! It's the eye that we saw with Solanum. Even though I'm sad that she didn't get to, we still made it. Can I shoot my... Connection with Scout is lost. Scout, come back! I can't... I lost my Scout! And down into the hole we go. This is pretty brave to just jump into the eye of the universe. Whee! Those are all universes. What? Oh. I'm back at the museum. Outer Wilds Ventures was founded by Feldspar, Gosan, Slate, and Hornfowls. to explore a solar system at the end of the universe. And there's our flag. The Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, Earthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. We learned from those before us. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. It's the fishies! A dead fishies. Of all the life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss that anglerfish the least. Me too, kings. The Nomai who came to our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing with it the deadly substance we called ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantaneously and without warning. I guess we go up. Whoa. Is this the known universe? Am I about to watch the known universe implode in an observatory? Whoa. All the suns are supernova. All the suns are going supernova. That's it? Trees? Fireflies? Maybe these are fireflies. They're stars. Are they stars? They're universes. No, don't, no. Oh, no. Oh my God, I just killed trillions of people. Oh God. It just died. Look, no, they're exploding. It's kind of peaceful. Damn, and then the lights go out, huh? Unidentified signal. Unknown. It's gonna play all their songs at once, and then I'm gonna cry, aren't I? Bro. It's a tree! Hey, the tree got smaller. It's a campfire. Damn. It's like being back home. I just wish there was someone here to enjoy. Are you Quantum 2, Iska? Do you hear music? Is there someone over here? Oh, it's the ruins. It's a banjo. Oh, the walls disappeared. Of course, everything's quantum. A banjo. Gather. Iska, I got it. Ryback! Ryback! My boy! Guys, I think Ryback's my favorite.
It's not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need the others for this next part.
I'm such a cry merchant, bro.
We'll need, you know, everyone. No rush. Take your time. It might not even exist here.
Oh my God, what did you do to their bodies? Hell yeah, rock on, brother. This is the grooviest one. Hell yeah. Whoa. Red stars. Red dwarfs. There's a few people over here. There's 2 people over here. Across Old Bark. In the ancient glade. It's always dark. Ah, what the freak? Get away from me. No. Okay, it's gone. Oh, the jellyfish. Feldspar, it's good to see ya. Oh, I didn't realize you had such a cool design.
Hatchling, you found me. Nice to have company around a campfire, isn't it? Go on, go get the others. Wouldn't want them to miss out.
Hey, there's someone up there. There! What the freak? In a little hammock above the trees. Hey, bro, you're also my go. I think it's you and Ryback who I really like the most. Hey, Time Pal. So you're getting the band back together, huh? That was what I was set out for. That was my original goal, was to find all of you guys.
Go find the others. I'll be here. You don't need me yet. But you will.
Up? No. Ow! Sorry, I didn't mean to land. Oh! You guys are reaching to the heavens. You guys are strong. Last one? It's a spaceship!
Let's go.
Whee! Who are we going towards? I don't know this music. Who could be on the other side? The Nomai? Are the Nomai gonna join us? Son.
I put this. Everyone must be here before we can begin. Once they arrive, I believe we'll be ready for the next step. I'm glad you remembered me.
You guys were kind of hard to forget. You were all very scary.
Look.
There they are. I think I got them. Is it time for us to all play around the campfire? All right, Iska.
Can I start?
Let's play it, buddy.
Okay, I won't let you down.
Hey, Field Spa. Should I get the old harmonica? Yeah, go on, buddy.
Huh. Here goes nothing.
All right, good bro. Start the music. Rev up that banjo, Ryback.
You got it. I'll do my best.
Only a little egg like you can play the drums like that, Chur. Look at that. And Solomon, as our newest member, do you wanna take us home? Conscious Observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happened. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Yeah, go on. This song is new to me, but I am honored to be a part of it. Whoa! Is that a new universe? Wow. Even if it's over... Fuck, Churt. You really just had to throw that on us, huh? Even if it's over now. I had a good time learning. I think the rules are about to change. I learned a lot by the end of everything. Past is past now, but that's, that's okay. It's never really gone completely. The future is always built on the past, even if we won't get to see it. Still, it's, time for something new now. You guys are gonna stop making me play games that make me cry. I tell you what, this has been really fun. And I got to help make something pretty cool. So I've got no complaints. I mean, not me exactly, but close enough. It's the kind of thing that makes you glad you stopped and smelled the pine trees along the way, You cluttered a little close, don't you think? Dude, more, you don't even know. Well, it worked out all right in the end, I suppose. I hope there are beasties in the next one. I'm sure there'll be beasties we can't even imagine. What about you, Eska? Are you ready? Wow. How long has it been since I got to make music with everyone around a campfire? I'm really happy we're all here. I believe we've reached the end of our journey. All that remains is to clasp the innumerable possibilities before us. At the end of every school year, me and my friends would gather around to have a campfire. And I don't think we've had one since COVID. We would used to gather around and just sing songs and roast marshmallows. I'm not friends with a lot of people who used to come to that, but it was always what we looked forward to at the end of the year, but we just don't really do them anymore. So it just makes me think about having campfires with my friends. Are you ready to learn what comes next? Yeah, I am. I admire your curiosity, friend. Let's find out together. What, you want me to jump in that thing? You want me to fucking jump in that? Oh! Whoa! The glass is cracking. Bro, oh my god. And a new universe is born. Holy shit. I actually don't know what to say to the end of that. Kelsey Beecham, you fucking killed it. Andrew Pralo, composer, the music was insane. Dude, I literally just feel like I want to call up my friends and be like, I love you guys. Like, that's my reaction out of this. I can see why you guys were asking me to play this game for 2 years. What's the I can't imagine what the DLC would be like. With much love to the Outer Wilds player community and much gratitude to the Outer Wilds modding community. Thank you for playing Outer Wilds. No. Oh, fuck! A new world. Look at those planets. Look how alien they look. And they're having a campfire. Oh, they're like lotus people. They're like little bug people. And there goes a scout. And they're roasting marshmallows around the campfire. If you hadn't lost your scout, it's not there at the end. It's your old scout. That was Scout. Still going through the universe. He lived. I guess... in the end, the Ash Twin project didn't really matter. Like, I think it helped to find the eye, but the original goal of keeping the information and sending it in the past didn't really do much, right? The Ash Twin project found the eye. That's true. That's true. The statues allowed you to carry your memories through the loops. So the Ash Twin project was the original reason why we could do all that to begin with. The probe is only able to find the eye because of the loop. The eye is constantly quantuming around, so they need to send the coordinates to the past. Probe 9 million and something worked. So that's why they needed the loop, is because the new probe each time could find it. Like, one of the probes would eventually find it. The sun supernovaed on its own, and at the end of its lifespan, that started the loop, not the Nomai. Yeah, so the Nomai were wiped out before they could supernova the sun to send the probe. And what we're seeing is that, like, in the previous timeline, the sun normally supernovaed, but then as that supernovaed, that's when we fell into the loops. Because the supernova started the 22-minute time interval. Once the eye was found, the other statues connected with the first sentient being they could find. Me. And Gabro. Gabro got it as well? Oh yeah, Gabro did know we were in a time loop, didn't he? Gabro was on Statue Island. Oh shit. That's why the statue outside the statue workshop had a door had its eyes open. Shit. How do you play another video game after this? I mean, what a beautiful game. I'm not sure how I meant to move on with life after this. What a beautiful game. I'm glad I played it. Thank you for suggesting it, guys. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for ugly crying on you there. That's my bad. If you like this video, then check out this other one where I ugly cry, but not as much, or subscribe for future videos if you want. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.